they know, the more certain they grow. Civilization is based on knowledge, but in many cases what we perceive as knowledge is only a dangerous illusion.
Mr. Simmons, why did you kill your wife and your best friend?
That should be obvious even to a psychiatrist. They were having an affair.
Why not just get a divorce?
I had no choice. Besides, I'd already killed them once before.
You had killed them once before? Oh, when?
When? Oh, I'd say about 2,900 years ago.
Our mystery drama, The Thracian Lovers, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Marion Seldes and Michael Tolan. I'll be back shortly with Act One. In the old days, when people wished to learn their fate, they told their dreams to a lady who was called the Priestess of Apollo. And at this point, you might exclaim, how little things have really changed. These days, we tell our dreams to a lady or a gentleman called a psychiatrist. At any rate, let us go back in time, almost 3,000 years, to a small Greek city called Delphi, the site of the sacred oracle.
Approach the shrine.
Who speaks?
I, the priestess of Apollo.
I cannot see you.
It is enough that you hear my voice, the voice of the god Apollo, which speaks through me. You are...
Eurybus, king of Thrace.
A king in Thrace. Say more truly, chief of a ragged band of miserable cattle thieves.
I am troubled, priestess.
It is man's fate to be troubled.
It is man's hope to find solace from the gods.
And what troubles you, bandit chief and self-styled king of the Thracians?
The legend.
Which legend?
It is said that someday the wife of a Thracian king shall be false to him with his best friend.
The morality of Thrace being what it is, it may well be true.
And further, the child that will be born of this adulterous union will bring fire and destruction to the entire world.
Yes?
That, priestess, is the legend.
And what is there that the god can tell you?
I have a wife, Andromache. I have a friend, Leonidas. I suspect.
You have proof.
I've had them watched closely.
And?
Nothing. But I have dreams.
Dreams.
And in my dreams, they betray me, dishonor me. What is worse, they mock me.
In your dreams.
And so I have come to ask, have these dreams been sent to me by the gods as a warning?
All dreams are sent by the gods. We will consult with Phoebus Apollo, the source of all light, with Apollo, the font of all wisdom and craft. Leave us now, and return tomorrow for his answer.
Who stands without to see the high priest of the temple?
I, the high priestess of Apollo.
Approach, my daughter.
Has the priestly council studied the requests, Excellence?
Yes. Let us tell him that the wife and the friend are indeed betraying him.
Is it true?
Does it matter? He is a mean-looking, grasping man, capable, I think, of cruelty to women. She would be a fool not to pay him out.
Then why should we allow him to punish her?
There are important political considerations, priestess. Leonidas, the other man, comes from a powerful family in Macedon. They will seek to avenge his death. There will be a war.
Why do we wish to provoke a war between the Thracians and the Macedonians?
To save the rest of Greece. All the cities, Sparta, Thebes, Athens, have sent armies against Troy. Once again, a woman's work. Had this foolish Spartan queen, Helen, not run off with that shameless Trojan Paris?
Isn't he even more to blame?
In any event, Every soldier in Greece is now fighting before the walls of Troy, leaving our own country undefended. Those brigand mountaineers from Thrace and Macedonia are beginning to eye it greedily. No, we must keep them squabbling among themselves.
Then Eurybus must consider himself betrayed.
That will be the message from Apollo.
Therefore he will kill Leonidas.
And there will be war between Thrace and Macedonia, but peace throughout the rest of the peninsula.
And what shall be considered a suitable gift for him to make to Apollo?
My spies tell me he has brought with him 2 talents of silver for the journey.
How much shall we ask for?
Half.
He will squeal like a stuck pig.
Will he dare to refuse Apollo? We are devoting far too much time to what is actually an unimportant matter. We have far more weightier issues at hand.
I have returned, priestess, even as you have ordered.
Approach the shrine.
I am ready for the judgment of Apollo.
Do you stand before his priestess empty-handed?
No, I have come prepared to make a little gift.
A little gift?
One that I deem suitable to the occasion.
The only gift that is suitable to this occasion is 1 full talent of silver.
A talent? Why, in all Thrace there isn't so much as a talent of silver. I swear it.
Do you swear falsely in the temple of Apollo?
But a talent, it's half the weight of a man.
A small man. Your men will place it at the altar. But this is the price for the judgment of Apollo. Do you dare to deny him his reward? Do you?
No.
Then the matter is settled.
Yes. The price will reduce me to poverty, but the matter is settled. Now may I hear the judgment of Apollo.
Slowly, King, slowly. The god is paid, but what of his priestess?
His priestess?
Who lives in poverty? Who depends on the kindness of the devout people like yourself?
But I have already been stripped of...
That pretty little clasp that adorns your tunic.
But this was a gift from...
Such a tiny little thing, and yet so finely wrought. Perhaps the Thracians are the greatest stealers of gold, but who can deny they are also the most skillful of craftsmen?
But, priestess, this...
Yes, 2 lovers entwined in an embrace. How artfully made. I shall accept your gift.
But
The Thracian lovers. What a perfect little thing.
Really, priestess...
Yes?
Nothing.
Place the clasp on the shrine. And now, kneel. Raise your arms. Close your eyes. The light of Apollo is about to enter this temple. His voice is now in my mouth. His voice speaks through my own. Hear then the judgment of Apollo, Eurybus, son of Diomedes, king of Thrace. I know well the legend of Hecate, that a Thracian king shall wed a wife who shall betray him with a Macedonian friend. The fruit of this adulterous union shall be a son who shall destroy first Thrace, then Macedon, and then all Greece, and finally the world. Eurybus, son of Diomedes, thou art that king.
No.
Do not speak, lest thou shalt be consumed by the light of Apollo, besides which the light of the sun is but a flickering candle. Thou art that kind. Thy wife Andromache is that adulterous queen. Thy companion Leonidas is that treacherous friend.
Then it's true. The legend is true. I have been betrayed.
Thou hast been betrayed.
I will kill them. I will have justice. Dismount. Now, quietly. Follow me. Up these steps. through this hall. Now wait. So they entertained themselves with music and dancing girls. Softly, let us join the festivities. Good evening. Good evening, my lady Andromache.
Good evening, my lord.
And good evening to you, friend Leonidas.
Good evening, my lord.
Why has the music stopped? Play on. Play on. Surprised to see me?
We were expecting you, my lord.
Were you? Is this why you've hidden yourselves away in this remote village?
We have not hidden ourselves.
Of course not. You plan to practice your adultery in plain sight, now, do you not?
Adultery?
Eurybus, we've been friends since boyhood.
False friends.
I swear to you, we are innocent.
Musicians, play louder. Play faster. We shall have a new dance. A dance of death. Out swords. And let us begin.
Good morning, Mr. Simmons. May I come in? Do you mind if I sit down? Thank you. You didn't come to see me this morning, so I decided to come to see you. Is your room comfortable? Does seem bright and airy. I understand you didn't have your breakfast this morning. Shall we send you some coffee? Well, as usual, we're not getting anywhere. I'm here to help. If for some reason, any reason or no reason, you object to me, say so. We can arrange for another doctor. Shall we do that?
Who pays you to do this?
The state.
In other words, my tax money. What do you soak them?
I'm on a yearly retainer.
Is that your only source of income?
I also have a private practice.
Well, what do you get there? $75, $100 an hour?
My fee schedule is flexible. It's based on ability to pay. Why are you so concerned with money?
No more than you are. I may talk about it, but you don't pass any of it by. You probably write articles and books, too.
Yes. But why are we talking about this?
Because that's what makes the world go round. Money.
Just money?
Well, love, too.
Why don't we talk about love?
I have nothing to say about love anymore. Not now. Especially since I killed the woman I loved and the man she was in love with.
Why?
Does it matter?
Yes.
To whom? They'll still be dead, won't they? Nothing can change that. So let's get on with it. Dispose of me.
We would like to know why.
We know why. I killed him in a fit of jealous rage.
Did you?
It's really very simple, even to a psychiatrist. A man discovers his wife is having an affair, and he can get angry enough to kill them both. Which I did.
All right. We'll accept that for now. And perhaps as you think upon it longer, well, we'll see. Do you know, Mr. Simmons, since the first moment I saw you in the courtroom, I was taken by that tie clasp of yours. The gold work is simply beautiful.
It represents two lovers.
It must be very old.
It goes back, I understand, 600, 700, 800 years before Christ. It's supposed to be from Thrace. Ancient Thrace.
Well, here's that clasp again. And it has struck the fancy of two women. One was the priestess of Apollo, the other is a modern psychiatrist. These ladies are separated by almost 3,000 years in time, and yet they can be closer in more ways than most of us might think. I'll be back shortly with Act Two. History, as most historians will tell you, is a series of variations on a few very basic themes. Or as most of us would say, history repeats itself, which is true. And that is because we repeat ourselves. To err is human, and so we keep making mistakes. And since human beings are basically the same, regardless of where or when they lived, the mistakes are also apt to be the same.
The people who lived in Thrace, or northern Greece, many years ago were expert goldsmiths, I understand.
I know. Thrace. My father's family came from there originally. This was many generations ago.
Well, perhaps we have something in common. I have a Greek grandmother.
Do you speak Greek?
No. I did with her when she was alive, but she died when I was a child. Do you?
No. A pity. Perhaps too much of us has been dissolved in the melting pot.
But I remember my grandmother. A tall, dark-haired woman with commanding eyes. I could see her as an ancient priestess. Well, Mr. Simmons, it appears we have something in common.
Yes, you're a psychiatrist and I'm a patient. Or better, you're working for the police and I'm a prisoner.
I'm not working for the police.
You're working for the government.
No, not for the government either.
But the government pays you.
I like to think I'm working for the truth.
If that's your fantasy, by all means, enjoy it.
Why did you kill them?
They betrayed me.
Betrayed? That doesn't sound like your kind of word.
It's what happened.
Here you are, Harold Simmons, an unassuming accountant. Oh, you do quite well. But you're conservative and peaceful. You were never known for a strong temper or inclination to violence.
Perhaps I was never sufficiently provoked.
But a man whose wife cheats on him, contrary to popular misconception, does not resort to violence. Statistics prove that far more often he goes to the divorce court.
What does this have to do with me?
Well, to begin, most shootings in these affairs occur because the aggrieved party happens to have a gun, either on his person or handy in the house. You never had one.
When I found out, I went out and bought one.
But records show you bought the gun a month before you killed them.
Yes.
Why? Why did you wait so long before you used it?
I had to learn how. You just don't point and pull the trigger. You should know how to load and aim. Use the thing properly.
You killed them in cold blood.
Yes. And I will not claim temporary insanity. Nor shall I in any way seek to evade whatever punishment the state sees fit to give me.
Why did you kill them?
I've already told you. Look, I'm very tired. I didn't sleep well last night. I should like to rest now, if you don't mind.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Simmons. I'll stay away for a while. I think I'll wait until you ask to see me. Come in. Oh, Mr. Simmons. Won't you sit down?
I asked to see you. I'll tell you why. You keep insisting that I had another reason for committing those murders.
Yes.
Would you say it's a strong reason?
Yes.
Tell me.
I can't.
Why? You afraid it's too technical or medical for me to understand?
No.
Then why?
The truth is, I don't really know what the reason is myself.
Does it bother you not to have the answers?
Yes, it does.
Tell me something else. This gold clasp of mine. You had a certain sound in your voice when you talked about it. It was as if you really wanted to have it.
Oh, well...
I'll be truthful with you. If you'll be truthful with me. You want this clasp, don't you?
Yes. Where did you get it?
It was in a small antique shop. I remember it because that was the day I found out about Andrea and Leon. I remember. It was a small antique shop near the museum. I saw it in the window. And for some reason, I just felt I had to have it.
Yes, sir.
You have an old gold pin in the window. It is gold, isn't it?
Pure gold. The workmanship is Thracian.
Is it?
Could very well be close to 3,000 years old. Here, let me show you. Take a close look at it. You can see how cleanly these two figures are carved. Notice how the hair swirls in a...
Never mind all that. How much do you want for it?
$4,500.
I'll take it.
You'll what?
You just made a sale.
And you bought it?
Yes.
You say it was the day you found out about your wife and your friend.
I arrived home. He was there. It was Saturday. And he always had dinner with us Saturday nights. I showed Andrea the clasp. Isn't this the most beautiful thing you've ever seen, Andy?
Well, it's all right. How much did you pay for it?
$4,500.
Dollars?
Well, of course.
For this?
Yes.
Are you mad?
Well, I happen to think it's worth it.
$4,500? How dare you spend that kind of money without consulting me?
I didn't think of that.
Well, what were you thinking?
I don't know. Something just came over me. I felt I had to have it. Thinking about it now, of course, I should have discussed it with you first.
Oh, the stupid selfish.
Look, I'll bring it back.
I don't care what you do.
Where are you going?
Good night.
Now, what did you want to do a stupid thing like that for, Harold?
Leon, she didn't have to blow up about it.
It happens to be a fair sum of money.
I make a lot of money. And it isn't as if this thing was some piece of costume jewelry. It has investment value.
Well, you got her all angry and excited.
She got me all angry and excited.
But it's all your fault.
What? What do you mean, my fault? Whose side are you on, anyhow? To ask a question like that is to start to worry about the answer.
Why?
Originally, he was my friend. But after I got married, he seemed to have more in common with Andrea. They always had plenty to talk about.
What does that prove?
Nothing by itself. But then I started to ask, why was he always at our place for dinner Saturday nights? Shouldn't a single guy be out on dates? Wasn't he interested in having a woman of his own? Maybe he did have a woman of his own. My woman.
Was there ever any proof?
She'd never blown up at me like that before. Did she do it because the pressure was beginning to tell on her? And did she do it in front of him to let him know how little use she had for me?
This is all supposition on your part.
Everything begins as supposition. And then we begin to form it into fact.
Yes, with evidence.
I had evidence.
I thought you said you didn't have any.
I had no proof, but I had evidence. I began to remember things. For instance, I recalled how he'd reacted to Andrea the first time he met her. I wanted the girl I was going to marry to meet my best friend. We'd arranged to have a drink one afternoon.
Hello, everybody.
Andrea, this is Leon.
Hello, Leon. Harold has told me so much about you.
Well, he hasn't told me anything at all about you.
Hey, that isn't true, Leon. You complained I wouldn't stop talking about her.
Well, yes, you talked about her, but you didn't tell me anything. What do you see in him anyway, Andrea?
Oh, he's very nice.
Well, yes, he's nice enough, I suppose, but look, I can tell you this. He's lucky he saw you first.
You see, even at the beginning, the very start.
But that's how friends talk to each other, a certain amount of joshing.
That's what I thought it was, too. But there were other things. It's hard to explain, but so obvious.
In what way?
Many times when we were together, it seemed that the conversation was usually just between the two of them.
Why?
I put in a pretty long and hard day at the office. And so most of the time, I would just want to sit back and relax.
Wake up.
Oh, I'm up.
Can you imagine, Leon? A most brilliant performance, and this one slept soundly through it all.
I was wide awake.
That isn't true. You even snored.
I was tired. I just closed my eyes for a minute.
But how can anyone possibly sleep when Wozinski conducts prom?
Well, you know Harold.
Then and there, I saw the whole thing.
How?
It was the way he said, "You know Harold."
What about it?
As if it were a little secret they shared between them. "You know Harold. He's dull." Or, "You know Harold. He really isn't interested in art. You know Harold. He never has the faintest idea of what's going on."
So far, this is all in the mind.
What you're saying is it's circumstantial. Of course it is.
You never knew for a fact they were making love.
How can you say that? They were making love all the time. The way they looked at each other and spoke to each other. The way they behaved. As if I didn't even exist.
Very well. Let's accept, for the sake of argument, the fact that they were lovers. Why did you have to kill them? You're a civilized human being. Why not just get a divorce?
I had to kill them.
Why?
Because I had to save the world.
How? By killing his wife and her lover? Assuming that they were lovers? How would that save the world? And which world is he talking about? So far, you know as much about it as we do, although some of the more perceptive people in the house may know more. We'll all catch up in Act 3 shortly. It's a very old joke. The fellow says to a psychiatrist, "You must go crazy sitting there all day listening to those weird stories people tell you." And the psychiatrist shrugs his shoulders and says, "Who listens?" That isn't fair. Most psychiatrists listen, and some of them even get involved, far more deeply than they ever dreamed they could. We have one in our story.
So you killed them because you had to save the world?
Yes. You don't believe it, Doctor?
I believe that you believe it. What world were you trying to save? Your own quiet, well-ordered place?
You don't understand.
Oh, I think I do. It fits very well.
What fits?
It all comes together. A crime without passion. A murder in cold blood. The homicide committed by the accountant who examines his books, perceives an error, and proceeds to erase it. I understand it now.
But you don't.
There was no deception here. They didn't try to hide anything from you. How could they? Like entries in a ledger, every act was in plain view. The tone of their voices, the look in their eyes. And therefore, you decided to simply void the transaction.
That isn't true.
No?
No.
Yes. You bought a gun. You practiced firing it. And then, when you believed you were proficient enough in its use, you calmly and quietly ended their lives.
No.
You deny it? It's what happened. Well?
Yes, it's what happened. But it's not why it happened.
Why did it happen?
If that's all there was to it, I would have let them live.
What more could there have been?
There was the child.
What child?
When I was just going with Andrea before we decided to get married, we spoke naturally. We spoke very frankly about many things. We were watching some children at play.
Adorable, aren't they, Harold?
Yes,
But of course, we only see them at their cutest and their best.
I suppose so.
Oh, look at that young girl. She's hardly in her 20s, and she has 2 infants.
That's the choice she makes.
Of course. But it's not the one I'll make. Oh, look at those lines in her face. She'll be old before her time. She'll miss out on the best years of her life.
Maybe she doesn't think so.
But I think so. I don't want children. Is that all right with you, Harold?
Of course it's all right with me.
There's so many things in this world I want to feel free to do.
Darling, I understand perfectly.
How do you feel?
Well, parenthood isn't for everybody.
Do we agree it isn't for us?
Certainly.
Well, darling, then it's settled.
So, at the outset, then, you decided not to have children.
Yes.
Was that how you truly felt, or did you agree just to please her?
No, I was happy about it. I was never good with children. Some people just aren't, you know. They're awkward, clumsy, don't know what to say or do.
Then what about this child that you mentioned?
We were sitting around the house one Sunday afternoon. We were watching television. It was one of those very serious and earnest programs about children who were not getting the best out of life. You know the type.
Oh, yes.
You probably appeared on some. Anyhow, afterward we were having coffee, Leon, Andrea, and I. And she said...
Funny, isn't it? So many people who shouldn't have children, can't raise children, have no feeling for children, have a whole house full while...
Yes, while...
Well, isn't it obvious, Leon? Well, there are those who can give a child every advantage, who are educated enough to raise them properly. So many of those people never have any.
Well, you're one of those people, aren't you, Andrea?
Yes.
Why didn't you have a child?
Why? Harold wouldn't hear of it.
What's this?
We have a big house. We have a good income. Harold can throw away thousands on pieces of gold jewelry. We could well afford a
Hey,
child.
now, just a minute, Andrea. The reason we don't have children is because you don't want any.
I don't want any.
Well, that's what you told me.
What did I tell you?
I remember we were sitting there in the park. Hey, listen to this, Leon.
Don't put me in the middle.
No, you saw these children, these tots playing, and you said, I remember exactly what you said. We only see them at their cutest and best. Look at that mother. She's just a girl, but see the lines in her face. She'll be old before her time, miss out on her best years. I don't want children, Harold. That's what you said.
That's what I said?
Yes, it's almost word for word.
As I recall, you're the one who didn't want children. I remember you said parenthood isn't for everybody.
Yeah, but only because... Hey, you mean you want children?
I've always wanted children.
Hey, friends, this is turning into an argument.
That's true. Lately, all we seem to do is argue.
Lately, all we seem to do is rewrite history.
I want to thank you for making this such a lovely afternoon for me, Harold.
What did I do?
The thing that you always do, and do so well. Nothing.
Where are you going?
I have a headache.
I didn't say anything, did I, Leon?
Well, sometimes it's the way you don't say it.
She's the one who didn't want to have kids.
Okay.
Now what am I going to do?
Well, if I were you, old friend, I would keep out of her way for a while. Maybe it would help if I went in and spoke with her.
Don't you see, Doctor? She didn't want to have a child with me. All those objections she had to children were only because I was her husband. But with Leon, suddenly she seemed transfigured by the idea of motherhood.
But is it possible that somehow you are rewriting history?
Now listen. We were sitting in the park.
Be honest with yourself. Was that the conversation that actually took place?
Yes.
All right. These things happen. People change. They can shift even what they consider to be their most deeply held convictions.
I'm right. I know I'm right.
Yes, but that doesn't change the basic facts.
What basic facts?
Two people fall in love. One falls out. Why? Who knows why? Who knows why people fall in love in the first place? Obviously, your wife fell in love with your best friend. Why didn't you let them get married and have children if they wanted to?
I couldn't.
And now we arrive at the why. Tell me why.
I can't.
There's a reason, isn't there?
Yes.
Can you try to explain it?
It's easy enough to explain. The problem is it's impossible to believe.
Try me.
I don't even believe it myself. And yet it was the reason I killed them.
And that reason is?
To save the world. No, not my little world, not my little universe, but the world. The world. This planet.
How would their murder save the world?
Listen to me. Finally, we had a confrontation. We were driving home from the football game. It was a very casual conversation.
You know, Harold, in our day, state never used to beat tech. Now we do it all the time.
Please, Leon, don't talk to Harold while he's driving.
How'd you like the game?
I thought it was a bore, but I could never get interested in football.
Well, then why do you come to the games?
To keep you happy.
Which one of us do you want to keep happy, Andrea?
Well, what does that mean?
It means do you want a divorce?
Hey, look, kid.
Now, shut up, Leon. Well, Andrea? Don't you know what to say? Is it because you aren't really sure of him yet?
Hold on, Harold.
Look, you wanted her from the first minute you saw her, Leon. Well? Anybody have anything to say now? I don't know how far it's gone between you. But you can serve me, Andrea, or I can serve you. The papers. And that can be the end of it. Or the beginning of it, depending on who's looking at it. Does anyone have anything to say?
Why wasn't that the end of it?
Because that night I was asleep. And either I awoke or I was having a dream. I don't know where I was. It was some sort of enclosed stone space. And a voice said,
"Approach the shrine."
I didn't know what shrine she meant. And she said, "The legend is true. Your wife and your best friend will betray you. And the fruit of their union shall be a child who will destroy the world. Save the world. The voice of God speaks through me. Kill them. Save the world."
All this was part of the dream?
Yes. It was disjointed and confused. It's not as clear as I make it sound, but that was the message of the dream.
And that is why you killed them.
That's why I bought a gun. Learned how to use it. Then went to his apartment where they were staying.
Who's at the door, Leon? Oh, Harold.
What are you doing here, Harold?
I'm sorry, Leon. Andrea?
Leon, he has a gun.
Harold, look, we parted friends. We had decided to be civilized.
I'm doing this for civilization. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
It's really nobody's fault.
And you insist that's why you killed them?
That's the truth.
I don't think a jury will believe it.
A jury will never hear it. I won't plead any defense. I told it to you because somehow I thought you would believe it.
Why would I believe it?
I don't have the faintest idea. Goodbye, Doctor. It's time I went back to my room.
Yes. Goodbye.
Will you take this?
What? The Thracian clasp?
Please.
Oh, I couldn't. It's very valuable.
It won't be of any use to me anymore. And you seem to love it. I'm sure you'll appreciate it. Take it.
Oh, I couldn't.
I'll just leave it here on your desk. Goodbye, Doctor.
But... Further, in the report on Harold Simmons, this morning, the subject revealed to me a most fanciful story to account for the murders. It seems that he found himself in a dream in an ancient temple where the legend existed. Oh. What am I saying? How can I write that? I'd better take some time to think. Just think. Good morning, Mr. Simmons.
Oh, come in, Doctor.
I've come to say goodbye.
Yes, I'm leaving for the city. My trial begins tomorrow.
Good luck.
I see you're wearing the clasp.
Oh, yes. I wish I could feel guilty about taking it, but I'm so fond of it.
Enjoy it.
The story you told me.
Nobody would ever believe it.
I believe it.
You believe it?
Yes.
How can you believe it?
I don't know. How can you believe it?
I don't know either. It's just something inside me that says it happened that way.
Yes. I can't understand it either.
You mean there's something that a psychiatrist can't understand?
Oh, we don't understand a great many things. It's just that we can explain why we don't understand them more clearly than the average person. You truly believe that by killing them, you saved the world.
Yes.
I believe it, too.
I won't ask you to testify to that effect at my trial.
I couldn't. If I did, they'd put me away, too.
I should certainly think they would. And why not? Suppose you were sitting on the jury. But then, again, it's hard to tell. Maybe it's all in that little gold clasp. Maybe it has an hypnotic effect. Whatever it is, I'll be back with more in just a few minutes. The problem is, we try to ride two horses at the same time. One is the plodding steed of practicality. The other is the fiery stallion of our imagination. So we are constantly torn between reality and illusion. There is nothing more real than murder. But why are so few of them solved? Is it because certain acts are repeated unconsciously through the centuries for reasons and motivations that have long been forgotten? Remember, every time a brother murders a brother, it is Cain killing Abel all over again. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Michael Tolan, Bob Caliban, and Jennifer Harmon. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Oh, forgive me, Your Majesty. It was clumsy of me.
What time is it now?
7 o'clock.
Is there something I should do at 7 o'clock?
I've been instructed to fetch you some food.
It isn't necessary. Everything is over for me. When will I be taken away?
I don't know, Your Majesty.
Even you who are sent to guard me do not know. Why is it such a secret?
I'm told there was a plot to try to rescue you, so they've placed thousands of soldiers in the streets to make sure it will not happen.
I have not heard of such a plot.
Oh, someone is coming in here.
Marie Antoinette, are you ready?
Ready? Now?
We are waiting. The scaffold is prepared.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Life, the philosophers tell us, is a journey. It is the story of the road we took and the people we met. And when that road crosses with another, it is the story of the choice we made. But what of the choice we didn't make? And of the people we never met? And of the fascinating country we never visited? The land of might have been.
Here's the fella I want you to meet. Tom Ditson.
Well, where does he come from?
Well, I suppose you could say he comes from inside my head.
Dudley, are you all right?
I thought him up. Well, you're a writer, too. Haven't you ever created characters?
Yes, but none of them that ever...
It happens to all of us eventually. Your turn will come.
Our mystery drama, The Left Hand of God, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Norman Rose and Robert Dryden. I shall return shortly with Act One. Do you ever wonder what writers talk about when they get together these days? It's mostly about agents and pre-production deals and residuals. After all, why should writers be more altruistic than, say, ball players? But in the good old days, when only the rich people had money, writers would sit around and talk about plots and characters and all sorts of literary things like that.
And we would talk about other writers, too. My name is Sam Clemens, but I suppose you know me better as Mark Twain. This really isn't my story. It belongs to another writer. Partly to disguise him, I'll call him Dudley Everett. You won't guess his name, so don't even try. Well, one winter's night, must have been in 1907, I was sitting in my rooms in Greenwich Village in New York City.
Sam.
Evening, Dudley.
Sam, you got to save me.
From what?
From what? I don't know. Maybe from myself.
Oh, you just take off your coat and sit down.
I don't plan to stay that long.
Well, where are you bound?
Back home. Provided...
Yes, provided.
You come with me.
All the way up to 14th Street at this hour?
Please, Sam.
Dudley, what is the matter?
I'm afraid to be by myself.
Oh, you should have gotten married. And then you'd never be alone.
A man's wife can die on him. He's still alone, isn't he?
No, I'm not alone. Everywhere I go, Livy is still with me. I close my eyes. I can see her. We talk. I'm never by myself. I always have her company.
Sam, I came here for help.
How can I help a man of 67 who tells me he's scared to be alone? It's too late. Too late, Dudley. You have to live the best way you can with what you got, with whatever memories you made for yourself.
You've got to come home with me.
Well, it's snowing.
I've got a cab waiting outside.
Well, it's cruel to make a horse work on a night like this.
Well, if we won't, somebody else will. The driver still has to earn his living.
Ah, Dudley, why do you want me to come with you?
If I told you, you'd pack me into that cab and take me right up to Bellevue Hospital.
Whatever it is, can't you tell me about it right here?
No.
Well, why not?
Because this isn't the right environment.
Oh, come now.
I'm not crazy.
Well, I didn't say you were, Dudley.
Believe me.
I believe you.
I'm not crazy. And I've done you a few good turns in my day.
I don't seem to recall.
But didn't I introduce you to Bruce Bosworth, the new editor at Everybody's Magazine?
And didn't he swindle me out of $350?
Anybody who would sign such a stupid contract... Please, Sam, it's a matter of life and death.
Oh, is that all? You know, for a minute I was afraid it might be something serious. He was really a good fella most of the time. He would have done the same for me. Or would he? I'm not so sure. Anyway, we went out into that bitter night and finally arrived at his home. I was still no wiser. Well, Dudley, why have you brought me here?
Sam, how long have you been a writer?
Well, let's see. I published The Jumping Frog of Calaveras County back in 1965.
Sam, have you ever met any of your characters?
Of course I have. All of them.
No, I don't mean just in your imagination.
Well, I've also been a journalist. I've written about real people.
What I mean is, have you ever met any of your fictional characters?
I've patterned many of my fictional characters after actual people.
That's not what I mean.
Well, what in the thunder do you mean, Dudley?
Have any of your characters ever appeared to you and said, "Listen, you didn't give me a fair shake"?
Well, thinking about it later, I may have wished I'd make a story come out different.
You keep edging away from it.
From what?
From an actual encounter with a character you created. He becomes real. He has a life of his own.
Oh, it's impossible.
Why?
He cannot have a life of his own.
Why not?
Because I have created him, and therefore the only possible life he can have is the one that I have given him.
You're saying he can have no thoughts of his own?
Only those I place into his head.
Sam, I'm writing a story about a young man. He's going to be hanged.
My.
For murder.
But why'd he commit the murder? Now, the reason that I ask, you're not always as strong as you might be on motivations.
Sam, we mustn't argue. Just listen to me. My character's name is Tom Ditson. He's 30 years old. He kills a fellow called Harry Barnes in a jealous rage.
A jealous rage?
I'm motivated, believe me. Harry Barnes steals his fiancée, Martha Loomis.
Steal? Well, are you sure? In real life, a fella can't really steal what he never really had.
Well, I make it very logical, believable, realistic.
That may be your problem, Dudley. Your strength as a writer is not as a realist. Now, you do best in lightweight, frothy, inconsequential, romantic...
Sam, he's driving me crazy.
Who?
Tom Ditson. Everybody's Magazine has already paid me for the story. Sam, you must help me.
How?
I'm going to place a sheet of paper into my typewriter.
No, just hold it. Now, this could be your problem. Right there. This newfangled machine. Well, how can a man think?
Here's where I am. And now, Tom Ditson must mount the scaffold. The executioner waits.
Yes?
I can't get him up there.
Well, why not?
He won't let me.
Dudley, all you have to do is write, he climbs the steps.
I can't. I see his face. I hear his voice.
Now, hold on, Dudley.
Don't you see him?
No.
Don't you hear him?
No.
Sam, I'm losing my mind. He's here. He's in this room.
Dudley, of course he is.
Oh, Sam. Bless you for saying that. It means I still have my sanity.
Dudley, you see, he is inside your head. That is why you can see him and hear him.
You mean you don't see him? Or hear him?
I had never heard such anguish in a human voice. What could I say to him? No, I don't see him. I don't hear him. Well, what good would that have done? So, I decided to play along. Why fight him? Well, now that you mention it, Dudley, I think I just... What? Dudley, is that him standing there?
Of course. It's Tom Ditson. Did you hear what he's saying?
Well, I'm getting a bit deaf, you know, and I'm afraid he is mumbling. What is he saying?
What he always says. You see, I'll start to type. Now, just listen to what he says. Tom Ditson is about to climb the steps of the scaffold.
No, don't. Please, don't make me go up there.
Hear him? He's begging me for his life, Sam. I haven't got the heart to refuse him.
Well, you tell him.
Tell him what?
Tell him that he committed the crime and he has to pay the price.
Maybe. Justice must be served, Tom. Thou shalt not kill. The Bible tells us.
No, it isn't justice.
It is justice, Tom.
What is the problem?
He won't accept it.
Why should I? I didn't kill Harry. You did, Dudley Everett. You put those thoughts of violence and murder in my heart and brain. You should walk up those steps, not me. The noose belongs around your neck, not mine.
Please.
What is the matter now, Dudley?
He won't let me execute him.
Well, how can he stop you?
His eyes. Don't you see his eyes? I can't do it. Oh, no, I know who that is. It's Bruce Bosworth, the editor. Tomorrow's the deadline. I promised him the story. What am I going to do?
Deliver it.
I can't.
Well, you better. You'll never sell another to Everybody's Magazine. Now, let's face it. Nobody else is really clamoring for the type of story that you're turning out lately.
What am I going to do?
Answer the phone.
Please, I can't face him.
But you have to. Or he'll put it about that you cannot be depended on. He will ruin your reputation.
Now, please, Sam. Do it for me. Please.
All right. Hello. Yes, this is Mr. Dudley Everett's residence. Yes. This is the butler. How can he afford a butler? Well, that, sir, is hardly a proper question to put to me. Mr. Everett cannot be disturbed. He is writing. I cannot summon him to the phone, sir. He gave orders that he is not to be interrupted. Yes. Yes, I believe he is completing a short story for delivery tomorrow. Very good. I shall give him your message, Mr. Bosworth. Good evening.
What did he say?
Well, I got you out of it.
How? You said I'd have the story ready.
And you better.
What am I going to do? How am I going to finish the story?
Dudley, I told you. Type it. You're less than one short paragraph away.
Yeah, but Sam, I see his face. I hear his voice.
All right, I'll tell you what I will do. Now, come on, get up from that chair. I will finish it for you.
Yeah, Sam...
Look, we have got to put an end to this thing.
Can you do it?
Well, I can hang a man as good as anyone else. Now, I'll have him climb the steps. The executioner puts the noose around his neck. The trap is sprung, and eternity.
I hope you won't state it so baldly.
No, you just let me sit down. Tom Ditson must now keep his appointment with eternity. Slowly he mounts the scaffold steps.
No, I won't do it. You can't make me do it.
Who is that?
It's me, Tom Ditson. Can't you hear me?
Tom Ditson?
Oh, please don't kill me, please.
Dudley, I hear somebody. But you know that is impossible.
To which Shakespeare has made what has now become the standard answer. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamed of in your philosophy, Horatio. We don't know about Horatio's philosophy, but we are familiar with Mark Twain's. Let's see how he can accommodate to these new promises in Act 2. Poems, said Sergeant Joyce Kilmer of the Rainbow Division, poems are made by fools like me, but only God can make a tree. You would think, therefore, that only God could make a real human being as well. But somehow, some of the people who are the most real to us have been created by other human beings. Shadowy characters we encounter on a screen or in the pages of a book seem to have more reality than the flesh and blood folks we see in the street.
You see him, don't you, Sam?
Yes, I see him.
Am I crazy?
No.
Can you kill him?
No, I can't.
You see?
I can't, because, well, it would be murder.
Why?
Dudley, he is your character. You created him.
But you were willing to write the last paragraph.
Well, that was before I met him. You kill him yourself.
Sam, there's got to be a way out.
Dudley, why did he commit the murder?
I told you. It was in a jealous rage.
Now, let me read it. And I did. It wasn't a bad story. Neither was it a very good one. It was typical Dudley Everett, which appealed to a certain readership. All right, this is what he had written. Martha Loomis, the richest girl in town, was engaged to Tom Ditson, a young lawyer. Harry Barnes was a flamboyant newspaper reporter. It seems that they were sitting around in Shoemaker's bar one evening.
If it isn't Tommy Ditson. Mind if I stand here?
It's a public place, Harry.
I hear you're due for congratulations. You've joined Billings and Highgate.
Yes, I have. They're the biggest law firm in the state.
Also the most crooked.
There's no evidence to support such a statement.
You mean so far they haven't been caught?
Oh, you're a fine one to impugn the morality of other people.
Meaning what?
That scandalous newspaper you work for. It never printed a lie?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, you mean you never shaped the news?
We may have created the news from time to time, if that's legitimate.
Is it indeed?
As long as it's a story. As long as it happened. Now, for instance, if I were to steal your fiancée, that would be news, wouldn't it? You see what I mean? Shouldn't it be printed? You know something, Mr. Stuffed Shirt Tom Ditson? She's too much woman for you. I think I'll take her for myself.
And that is how Dudley started his story. Well, it becomes predictable, but aren't most stories? It's all in how the author handles it. Anyway, a few nights later, Mr. Tom Ditson calls at his fiancée's house.
Good evening, Mrs. Loomis.
Oh, well, yes. Good evening, Tommy.
Would you tell Martha I'm here?
Well, Martha isn't home just now.
She isn't?
No.
Yeah, but she was expecting me. Did she say where she was going?
Tommy, come on in.
Is something the matter, Miss Loomis?
Would you like a glass of lemonade?
Oh, no, thank you. What I'd like...
For the last hour, ever since she left, I was wondering what I would say to you. I decided to tell you the truth.
About what?
Well, Tommy, you'd better forget about Martha.
Why?
Because I think she's forgotten about you. She's gone to the dance in Forest Grove.
Alone?
No. With Harry Barnes.
Harry Barnes?
Well, he came here, and he said, would you like to go to the dance? And she said she was engaged to you. And he said, why don't you become disengaged? And she said, why not? And off they went.
Why, I don't believe it.
I'm sorry, Tommy. It's for the best. When something is not to be, it's better to find out sooner than later.
He can't do this to me.
And so, in the story that Dudley has written, Tom Ditson nurses his anger and goes to Forest Grove, where practically the whole town has turned out to dance to that brand new craze, ragtime.
I didn't know you were such a marvelous dancer, Harry.
Why, you'll find I'm full of surprises, Martha.
Martha, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, please, Tom, did you have to come here to make a scene?
Oh, you're the one who made the scene in the first place by coming here with him when the whole town knows you and I are engaged.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tom.
Oh, Martha, don't you see? He's only doing this to make a story for his newspaper.
I am doing this because I happen to be in love with her.
And I'm in love with him. I'm sorry. It's how these things happen.
Harry, you said to me, if I should steal your fiancée, that would be news, wouldn't it? Well, it's turning into a bigger news item than you thought.
Harry, he's got a gun!
But you won't live to write it.
No!
And so Tom kills Harry. And although his lawyer pleaded the unwritten law, the tough old judge would have none of it, and neither would the jury. Murder is murder, and murderers must hang. There was no plea bargaining in those days.
Do you see what I was trying to do in the story, Sam?
Yeah, I suppose.
A casual sort of wager in a bar ends in the death of the man who made it.
You had no trouble killing Harry. Why? Because he was a bit of a scoundrel, right?
Yes. But I didn't want Tom to die, too.
Well, how did you hope to prevent it?
Well, I thought the unwritten law. I thought the jury would sympathize with him.
Well, you could have made them do it. It was your jury.
Yeah, but I lost control of them.
Probably because you didn't plot them carefully enough.
Sam, I know all about plotting, but that's what they went ahead and did.
You have to end the story and deliver it, which means that you have to kill Tom. So he has got to climb up that scaffold, and that is all there is to the thing.
I can't, Sam.
Dudley, you always saw Tom as a nice young fella, right?
Yes.
Change him.
How?
Make him the villain. Make it all Tommy's fault. Now, here, I'll help you. There. Now, you sit down and you write. Make Tommy a thoroughly detestable person. Have him steal Harry's fiancée.
But it isn't the same story.
It'll be a better one.
Why? Because it's your idea?
You have a reporter create a news item which is basically the story of his own death. Switch it. Have a lawyer make a bet which he wins, but loses.
Oh, I don't know, Sam. I don't know if I can do it.
You have got to do it, Dudley. It's the only way you can finish him off. Have Harry kill him. Now, look. You rewrite the opening scene. Have Tom bet Harry that he can steal Martha, who happens to be Harry's fiancée. Well, what are you waiting for? It'll soon be morning.
All right. All right.
Personally, I thought it would make a much better story myself. And so, here is what Dudley did with it. We're in the same saloon. Tom, who is now a villain, is having a drink. Harry stops by.
Well, if it isn't the crusading journalist. How are you this evening, Mr. Joe Pulitzer?
Hello, Tom.
How about a drink?
No, thank you.
Oh, too good to drink with me.
I don't drink.
Then you're too good to be true. What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm looking for news.
And if you can't find any, you'll make some.
If you'll excuse me.
You mean you fellas never manufacture any news to help out on a dull day?
You're an attorney. You should know better than to make charges that can't be supported by facts.
Oh, it's very touching. Well, I can help you make up a news story.
Oh, thank you. I'm not interested.
You should be. It concerns you.
In what way?
In a most personal way. You just announced your engagement to Martha Loomis.
Well, how does that concern you?
I'll bet you I can get her to break it.
Good night, Harry.
You afraid to bet?
I wouldn't want to take your money.
I wouldn't hesitate to take yours.
Good night, Mr. Barnes.
Just remember, we got a bet. The prize is Martha herself.
It wasn't a bad scene. I would have given it more color, but Dudley never was at ease in saloons. Well, now we go to Martha's home the next evening, just as we did in the original version. Except this time the visitor is Harry, since Martha is his fiancée.
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Loomis.
Oh, yes. Good evening, Harry.
Would you tell Martha I'm here?
Well, Martha isn't home just now.
She isn't?
She,
But she was expecting me. Did she say where she was going?
Harry, please, come in.
Is something the matter, Miss Loomis?
Well, ever since she left, I was wondering what I should do. What should I say to you when you arrived here? And I decided the best thing is always the truth, especially when there's no help for it.
The truth about what?
People are strange. People in love are even stranger. You'd best forget about Martha.
Forget about Martha? Why?
Because it's obvious she's forgotten about you. She's gone to the dance in Forest Grove.
Alone?
No. With Tom Ditson.
Well, that can't be.
It's true. I have my tongue for weeks now. They've been carrying on together.
What are you saying? He can't do this to me.
And so, in the new version of the story that Dudley has written, at my suggestion, it's Harry who nurses his anger and goes on to Forest Grove, where practically the whole town has turned out to dance to that brand new musical craze, ragtime.
Isn't it wonderful? I such a wonderful dancer, Tom.
Oh, you'll find I'm filled with surprises, Martha.
Martha, what's the meaning of this?
Please, Harry, did you have to come here to make a scene?
Martha, we're engaged. He's only doing this to win a bet.
I'm doing this because I happen to be in love with her.
And I happen to be in love with him.
He's lying, Martha.
Now, Harry, why don't you just run along? Three's a crowd, you know.
I won't let you ruin her life.
Tom, he's got a gun. No, Harry!
I'll stop you.
Oh, no, you won't.
Oh, somebody do something.
Drop that gun. Drop that gun or I'll...
Well, we've reenacted it, haven't we? We've changed the nature of the characters involved. And this should solve the problem, shouldn't it? But how? This is only the end of Act 2. Further developments shortly. An architect lays careful plans for the construction of a house, and it all looks marvelous on paper. But once it's up, the plumbing may not work. The roof leaks, the basement floods. After a while, the whole place might collapse. Why is it different with writers who make such careful plans for their stories?
And so that is how I convinced Dudley to solve the problem. Get Harry to Forest Grove and kill Tom in a jealous rage. But do you know something? Dudley fouled the whole thing up again.
Well, here it is. Read it.
Let me see. Harry and Tom struggled for the gun. Suddenly, there was a shot. Harry fell dead. Harry? Dudley, what are you doing? Isn't the whole point to have Harry kill Tom?
Yes, I know, but
But what?
It wouldn't write itself that way.
What do you mean, write itself? It doesn't write itself. You write it.
Please, Sam, it just came out that way.
Well, so what have you gained?
I think I finally achieved reality.
What reality?
That Harry is really a basically stuffed shirt. Had he been a more interesting fella, Martha would never have left him.
And what about Tom?
He's going to go free.
But he killed a man.
In self-defense.
Well, all right, Dudley, make your jury arrive at that verdict, and you are home. It was a story. I would not have written it, but then again, well, why say more? And so he is writing the trial scene. The prosecutor is summing up. I see a strange light in Dudley's eyes. Now the prosecutor begins to wax eloquent. A danger sign.
Self-defense? Really, gentlemen? I call it murder. Deliberately provoked murder. Here is Mr. Tom Ditson, known to be a rake, a man utterly without morals, and he is 6 feet tall. He weighs 180 pounds. He is known to be a bully. There was Mr. Harry Barnes, 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing 150, mild, unassuming, gentle. I say to you that Tom Ditson, desiring to extend his salacious love affair with Martha Loomis, deliberately provoked Harry Barnes into a fight, and thus, in cold blood, under the appearance of self-defense, killed him.
What do you think of it?
Well, it's not bad.
The jury returns with the verdict of murder in the first degree, and Tommy must hang.
Well, I thought that the whole idea was to have Harry kill Tommy because you couldn't hang him.
Yes, but the prosecutor simply got away from me. Wasn't that a splendid speech?
Dudley, do you realize that it is 4 o'clock in the morning, way past bedtime for a couple of old duffers like us?
All right. I can write the last paragraph easily enough now. And so, Tom Ditson must now mount those steps to where the executioner waits to dispatch him to eternity.
No.
Oh, good Lord. He's here again. Tom is here.
You can't kill me.
You deserve to die.
I'm innocent.
You deserve it. Where's Sam Clemens? He's Mark Twain. Ask him. He's the greatest living writer in America.
Now, Tom, I am sorry, but it just has to be that way.
Why?
Because it was murder. You did provoke him, didn't you?
Yes, maybe I did.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah, but whose idea was it? It was Dudley's. Huh? Didn't you say a character in fiction can have no thoughts of his own? The only ones he has is those the writer gives him? Huh? Didn't you say that?
I may have.
So?
There's no help for it, Tom. You have to die.
But why?
Because, quite frankly, he has to deliver the story to the magazine which has already paid for it.
Give back the money.
I can't. I've already spent it.
That isn't my fault.
No, just listen, Tom. Dudley will make it up to you.
How?
Well, first you have to climb that scaffold and die like a good fella. And then,
Yeah, then what?
I got it. Dudley will send you to heaven, where you will have a wonderful time.
Doing what? Playing a harp?
Well, would you rather go to the other place?
I don't see why I should go any place at all. I didn't do anything wrong.
Please, Tom, you've got to help me. No matter how I write the story, it always comes out that you were found guilty and are sentenced to hang. I simply can't make it work out any other way.
That's your problem. I'm not going to climb up those stairs.
Sam, what am I going to do?
You just sit down at your machine.
I can't kill him. Those eyes, they're going to stare at me for the rest of my life. Sam, help me.
I tried to help you.
Try again.
Quit fighting it. Tom is guilty.
No.
Now, you just shut up, Tom. You just be thankful that you are one of Dudley's characters, because if you were one of mine...
Oh, what's your idea, Sam?
Take either version of the story. Tom the Saint or Tom the Sinner. Have him mount the scaffold.
Yes?
The executioner places on the hood, adjusts the noose.
Sam, what are you saying?
All is in readiness. We have that final pregnant moment when the whole world seems to stand still. And then a shout is heard. Reprieve! The governor has granted a reprieve. You see, and thus Tom is saved. Now, will that satisfy you, Tom?
But do you have to cut it so close?
Well, you have to give Dudley a chance to build up suspense, although I do admit that suspense was never his long suit. So, are you in the clear, finally?
Why should the governor grant a reprieve? What reason would he have?
Dudley, do you expect me to write that for you, too?
What do you mean, too? What else have you written for me?
No, it's late. Now, here's something that is just as good as anything else. Have the governor grant a reprieve because the governor is Martha's uncle.
Uncle? Well, wouldn't that be nepotism?
Well, sure, but that's what makes the world go round.
Oh, wait. I can do a tremendous character study.
My advice to you is don't.
Oh, Sam, it's too good. Now put yourself in the governor's position. On the one hand, people will say he did it because he was her uncle, but on the other hand...
Yes, the other.
Can he be so anxious to avoid the appearance of favoritism that he would deny justice? Don't you see? He's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't.
Dudley, please don't get involved with that. Just have him do the reprieve.
All I have to do is right the scene where Martha goes to her uncle and begs for clemency.
And he did. And it wasn't a bad scene, that is, for Dudley. A bit florid for my taste, but adequate.
Please, Uncle. He's too young to die.
He killed a man.
He was provoked. Yes, he should be punished. And he is. Every day he must live with that memory.
I know, child. I know. I shall have to reach a decision.
The date has been set for next week.
I must have time to think, to study. And I must get away from here, from all the distractions and pressures. I'll go to San Francisco.
Well, but that's all the way across the country.
Well, there is the telephone, my dear.
Oh, Uncle, please. Please save him.
I'll do what's just, my dear.
Well, why does he have to go all the way to San Francisco?
To plant a suspicion in the reader's mind.
What kind of suspicion?
Well, perhaps that there could be something wrong with the telephone wires.
Dudley, it is 6 a.m. Finish the story.
All right, Sam. Here it goes. And now, Tom Ditson must mount the scaffold where the executioner waits.
Oh, no. I'm not going up there.
But you're going to get a reprieve.
Oh, why can't I get it right now?
Because I owe my editor another 500 words. Now, please, Tom, be a good fella. Climb up. I won't let them hang you. The hangman nods curtly. He is about to go to work. He will place the hood over Tom Ditson's head.
No, he won't.
Tom!
No, I don't trust you.
But I swear to you...
Well, where's the reprieve? I mean, where is that reprieve?
All right. No hood. But I have to have that rope around your neck. And now, the noose...
Oh, it stretches.
Yes, only for a minute. The hangman glances at the warden for the signal. The fatal signal.
Yeah, this is it. The reprieve. Get me the reprieve now.
No, he does have a point there, Dudley. If you're going to reprieve him, do it.
Yes, I will. The reprieve. The hope and longing for it shines in poor Tom Ditson's eyes. Will there be a reprieve?
Well, there must be a reprieve. The governor is Martha's uncle. He promised, oh, please don't hang me.
But,
What do you mean, but, Dudley? What kind of a but?
Sam, wait till you hear this one. You've never put such a twist into any of your stories. Wait till you hear this. The warden shakes his head. He sighs. I'm sorry, he says. And you can see he is genuinely sorry. The governor will be unable to give you a reprieve. You see, my boy, they have just had this terrible earthquake in San Francisco. And we've just been notified the governor has been killed.
You promised me. You promised me.
You did promise him, Dudley.
I can't help it, Sam. I lose control of my characters. They have lives, thoughts, ideas of their own.
What are you going to do with poor Tom Ditson up on the scaffold?
Sam, can you think of something?
Well, he has to hang.
No, I can't do it to him, Sam. I can't. Sam, listen.
To what?
Don't you hear it?
What is that?
They're coming after me.
Who is?
All the characters I ever wrote. All the ones I ever killed, sent to prison, doomed to unhappiness. All the spinsters I deprived of true love or any love. All the children who suffered poverty. Oh, Sam. Sam, they're coming after me. Save me, Sam. Save me.
Dudley, what is it?
Sam, from now on, be good to everyone you write. Promise me. Otherwise, they'll come after you.
Poor Dudley. He's in a sanitarium. I don't know if it's going to do him any good. Is that what happens to writers when they reach a certain age? Who knows? What's that? What happened to poor Tom Ditson? Well, as far as I know, he's still standing there on the scaffold, waiting. As it looks now, he cannot be reprieved. But neither can he be hung. So, he's in limbo, like so many of the rest of us.
Yes, as Mr. Twain so neatly puts it, we are, so many of us, in limbo, living in suspension, moving neither forward or backward, immobile as we wait for things that will never happen. But I can tell you something that will happen shortly. I shall return. Do the characters a writer creates suddenly rise up to overwhelm him? Probably. Writers are like everyone else. They have difficulty when it comes to controlling their fancies. Look at where fancies may lead. To murder, destruction. The fancies of some maniacs have repeatedly almost destroyed the world. At least the fancies of a writer are expended on a sheet of paper. Thus, he is able to maintain his sanity. Sometimes. Our cast included Norman Rose, Robert Dryden, E.V. Juster, and Christopher Tabori. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
Joining with you. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. There are certain authors acknowledged as masters of the time and place they portray. Take Marcel Proust, whose remembrance of the past of upper-class France has never been equaled, or Ernest Hemingway's picture of man against the elements. Such a sovereign writer exists in Rudyard Kipling, whose knowledge of turn-of-the-century India, its magic, its superstitions, and its terror, we are about to bring you today.
Fleet here thinks he was bitten by something in the night. Open your shirt and let Kipling have a look.
Yeah. There. Ever seen anything like that before, Kipling?
I don't know. India's full of strange animals and insects. Those marks in the center of your chest, they look like you're growing a leopard skin.
Our mystery drama, The Leopard Man, was adapted from a story by Rudyard Kipling by James Agate Jr. and stars Norman Rose and Bob Caliban. I shall return shortly with Act One. As our curtain rises, one can hardly make out the dim outlines of the India Club for the thick winter fog that swirls about the building this New Year's Eve. Nor is it easier to see when one enters the club because of the thick haze of tobacco from those British with their pipes and cigars sent to trade with and rule India. In that corner, those three are typical. Kipling, a journalist, Strickland, chief of police, and Fleet, a new arrival. They're playing a game of English billiards.
I've had it. That's it for me. I've had all the Red Bull I can do with. Tell me, Strickland, is it always so hot in this part of India?
You'll get used to it, Fleet.
Well, don't know that I shall. Either of you two mind if I smoke one of my Havanas? I'd offer you one, but they're deuced hard to obtain.
No, thank you. I smoke a pipe.
Yes, I always enjoy a good cigar.
Who'll join me in another brandy?
I don't mind, Kipling. You, Fleet?
Frankly, I don't care much for that rot gut they serve here, which they call brandy. However, I do know what I should like to do. How about a turn outside? It should be less stuffy, don't you think? Besides, I'd like to show you my horse. So, now there's an animal. Well, what do you say? Shall we go outside, Mr. Kipling?
Perfectly all right with me. You, Strickland?
Certainly. Tell you what, Fleet. You go on ahead and have one of the boys saddle her up for you, and Kipling and I will settle the barb.
Yes, righto. See you right there.
Strickland, this friend of yours, this Fleet. Can't say I care for him.
I don't know him. I'm putting him up as a favor to a friend. You're not planning to write about him for your paper, are you?
I thought him extremely rude, not offering us one of his precious cigars, and then calling the club brandy rotgut. That didn't stop him swilling it down all evening.
And champagne and sherry and whiskey.
We're picking up the bar bill. No, I must say, a thoroughly objectionable man.
A bit of a show-off, I admit. I believe he has some land in the Himalayas and horses, which he breeds. He rode over here for the holidays with a note from an old friend of mine. Naturally, I said, well, while you're here, come stay with me. He blanched a bit. Thought he'd be staying at the police station. I'll make it up to you, Kipling.
Oh, don't apologize. Who knows? I may get a story yet out of this crass character.
Mr. Strickland, I wondered where you were. Boy, bring her around a bit closer. She's not going to hurt you. Go up, bring her round to the port steps.
Bring your horse up to these steps. Whatever for?
I want to show you something. Boy, what is the matter with you? Closer, I said. Very good, that'll do. Hold him there. That's... Where's Mr. Kipling? I'd like him to see this, too.
He'll be along.
Well, I'll show you how I used to leap into the saddle. Haven't done it in some time. Would always have my horse brought right round to the house. I'd stand on the top step as I'm doing now. Then, 1, 2, 3...
Fleet, are you hurt? Kipling, come down here and give us a hand. Kipling!
Now, what's going on?
Fleet was demonstrating how he leaps into the saddle. He missed the horse. She balked, kicked him, and has run off somewhere.
Well, what was he trying to do? Fancy himself an American cowboy?
Oh, look, he's passed out.
I shouldn't wonder. It's all that rotgut. But what are we going to do with him? Can't leave him lie here, much as I'd like to.
Well, let's pull him to his feet and walk him to my house.
Got a spare cell for him in your jail?
How far have we walked? I say, what is this place?
We're about halfway to my house, Fleet. We'll get there. Don't worry.
Is this some sort of temple we're walking by?
Kipling, you tell him. You're the historian.
Oh, yes. That's the temple to Hanuman, the monkey god.
Well, these native beliefs are all the same, if you ask me. Doesn't really matter whether they're praying to a monkey or a Buddha or a sacred cow. Yes, my cigar's gone out. Anyone got a light?
Yes. Yeah. Fleet. Fleet, let's move along. The priests don't care for visitors stopping outside their holy place of worship. They consider it desecration.
They do they? Desecration, huh? They don't know what desecration is.
Fleet, behave yourself. What are you doing?
I intend to enter the temple and pay them a visit. But I see those torches in there, the fires, the heat. I'm taking off my shirt.
Put that back on again.
He's ripped the shirt from his back. It's in pieces. Too much wine. Strickland, let's push on. I can see them watching us.
Come along now, Fleet. You're making a scene.
Take your hands off me. Who do you think you are? Strickland, will you let go of my...
Please be reasonable. If you behave like this, and they see you with me, it'll make it difficult for our police. Let go.
That's better. Well, now, what's this? A stone step, eh? Hey, old chum. Look up there at the top of the steps. There's a great big fat monkey idol. It's made of red stone. Well, I'll take a closer look.
Come back, please. That's their dog. The temple is ringed with priests. You won't get out alive.
Priests, monkeys, baboons, bid welcome to the white man who pays homage to your primitive rights.
You're interrupting the sacred service.
Well, I do believe that red monkey up there would like to meet me. Come back here. I'll give the old stone monkey something to remember me by. I got a gift for you, monkey. Here, have a cigar.
Passed out again. He's lying right at the foot of the idol. Please, for the Lord's sake, get up. Get up, you fool.
Can you see what he's done?
No. Where?
Look at the front of Hanuman. The idiot has ground his cigar butt into his eye.
Oh, now we're in for it. The white-robed priests who are advancing. You see that tall, thin priest? All in silver.
I've never seen anything like him before. He must be the protector of the idol. His whole body is covered in silver, even to his face.
Don't move. Don't say a word. He's coming to us. Who is this creature on the ground? This white man who has befouled our temple and our worship of Hanuman.
I deeply regret this. He's an English planter. He's been celebrating unwisely.
Pick him up.
What's that? Well, hi, Trickle boy. Oh, Lord.
Let the beggar stand alone.
He will fall.
He will not. You, Englishman.
Yes, well, hi, man of silver. Are you talking to me?
You are not human. You are a beast. Return to your kingdom.
Yeah.
You will be punished.
Are you sure it's talking to me?
Sure.
His hand! Lord, take his hand away from my chest! It burns in its eyes here at the same time. I can't move.
Take your friend away. He has done with Hanuman. But Hanuman has not done with him. I put him to bed. He's quieted down. I never thought we'd get him home.
Where do you have him?
A spare room just down the hall.
Strickland, Happy New Year.
Yes, you too, Kipling. I've celebrated 19 New Years in this part of India, and still the natives surprise me. By rights, those priests should have cut us all down, yet they didn't.
The silver priest protected us.
Did he? I'm not so sure. Strange about Fleet believing the priest's hand on his chest was both burning hot and icy cold.
Yes. A form of mesmerism, I'd say.
We haven't heard the last of this. The managing committee of the temple will bring in action against the three of us for insulting their religion.
You really think so?
There's a section of the Indian Penal Code that deals with precisely such an offense. What's that? Oh, our friend must be having a nightmare. I'll have a look to make sure. I'll be back in a moment. What is it, Fleet? Oh, what's the matter?
A terrible itch on my chest. I keep scratching, but it won't go away.
Go to sleep. Haven't you caused enough trouble for one night? Kipling, come and join us.
You two having lunch on the port?
Oh, you're just in time. Lamb chops and lettuce.
How are you feeling today, Fleet?
He's been annoying my cook with his request.
All I asked for was an underdone chop. I want it rare. I can't eat shoe leather.
I see you've completely recovered from last night.
He says he doesn't remember a thing.
Nothing of what happened at the Temple of Hanuman?
No, I don't. Too much brandy and champagne, I'm afraid. Strickland, would you see if your our cook has any more of those underdone chops on the fire, I'm ravenous.
What about you, Kipling?
Well, just tea, thank you. So you had a restful night, did you, Fleet?
You breed queer mosquitoes in these parts. I've been bitten to pieces, but only in one place.
Well, let Kipling have a look. He's a journalist, and he gets about in medical circles. Perhaps he'll know what bit you. Open your shirt. It may have gone down since this morning. I'll have some tea and chops brought out.
There you are. Nasty, eh?
Well, it doesn't look like mosquitoes to me. Those marks in the center of your chest, well, they're the marks you'd find on an animal. A leopard.
They were pink this morning, those blotches. Now they're black.
Tea's coming. The cook gave me these 2 chops, Fleet. They're practically raw. Are you sure you wouldn't like them a little more done?
No, they're just right. Well, I haven't been this hungry in my life. I can't think of what's come over me.
As minute follows minute, the effect of Fleet's desecration of the temple becomes more apparent. His body is marked. His appetites are brutish. His act has angered a god. Foul deeds will rise, says Hamlet, though all the earth overwhelm them to men's eyes. I shall return shortly with Act 2. Rudyard Kipling's India was a land of British rule and Indian image worship, a jungle of wild beasts, rivers of man-eating fish, and disease-bearing insects. Danger at every step. Yet, in spite of that, Westerners managed to live there. That is, those who accepted and respected the mystique of the country. One of them has profaned the monkey god Hunaman, a plantation owner called Fleet, who is already suffering from a strange illness.
What are you going to do with him, Strickland?
Well, what can I do? He lives a 2-day ride across the mountain. I can't very well boot him out in his condition.
He's already caused more trouble than he's worth.
Do me a favor, will you, Kipling? Spend the night here, in my house. The man needs constant watching, and I don't think I can do it alone.
Hello. Looking for you.
All right, I'll stay. Our spotted friend is spotted up.
Yes, well, I hope you won't think I'm absurd, but it must be the location down here, up in the hills. I never feel like this, but I am famished. Well, I know we ate at 1, and here it's only 4 o'clock, and I'm quite dying of hunger. I suppose cook wouldn't have any more of those delicious chops, would he? Tell him not to bother to cook them. I'll have them raw.
I'll see about it. Why don't you two go down to the stables? I'll meet you there.
Fleet, are you really serious about eating raw meat?
Oh, yes. It's only to save cook the trouble of cooking them, you understand. As I hate to make a nuisance of myself.
Yes. Well, the stables are this way. Follow me.
You've known Strickland a long time, Mr. Kipling.
Not long. 10 years. Since I was sent down here as a correspondent by my paper.
Yeah.
He'd been here some 10 years before I came.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of anyone in the area who has the respect of the locals as much as he. And being a police officer at that. So we're just round the hedge now at the stables.
Uh-huh.
Nicely done, isn't it? The beams give you a sort of tutored effect. Those stables could accommodate 12 horses. Counting yours, there are just 5 now.
My mare is in there?
Yes, one of the boys brought her around last night. Now, I'll open this side door and walk you through.
Well, what is it? What's the matter with them?
I don't know. I've never seen them do this before. Perhaps it's something about us that's disturbing them.
Why are you chaps standing outside the stables? Fleet, the cook says there'll be some more chops for you in a while. What's all the noise in there? What's the matter with the horses?
I don't know what to make of it. When Fleet and I walked through before, they behaved like lunatics, rearing and kicking at their stalls.
Isn't that peculiar? Oh, let's all of us go in. Will you look at them? They're sweating and shivering. The last time I saw anything like this was in Bournemouth, when a circus lion got loose among the horses. Kipling, please, we'd better leave. They're going to injure themselves if we don't. I don't know what to make of it.
Yes, well, I've had enough of this. I'm heading back to the house and see whether those chops are ready. Which way do I go?
Follow the path, around to your right.
Well, good, thank you. See you later.
I want to go right back into the stable, Kipling. You too.
Are you sure?
Just you and I. Without him. There's a good girl. What was all that upsetting you? Good girl, Outrage. Yes, you see? Nothing to be afraid of.
Well, this black one over here has calmed down. Good boy, Black Diamond. Good boy.
Kipling, they aren't afraid of us. I'd give 3 months' pay if Outrage could only talk.
Mr. Strickland, I'm terribly sorry. But I took the wrong path and I landed right back here.
We'd better move out of the stores before we get trampled on. Please, it's you. You're making them panic.
Oh, nonsense. Something's wrong with your horses, not mine. My mare will follow me like a dog, I'll show you. Now, where have you put her?
I wouldn't if I were you.
Right, there in the last stall.
Right.
It's broken on this stall and heading for the field. Kipling, help me get this fool out of here. His horse has knocked him flat.
Oh, no, I'm all right. I don't need any help. This whole thing's a mystery to me. Which way did you say the house was?
Around to your right. Keep right.
Well, aren't you going to find your mare?
No, not now. It was funny. I was hungry before, but now I think I'll lie down before we go out to dinner. Can't stand the noise of these brutes.
Gone off to sleep. What a way to spend New Year's Day.
Listen, do you notice? The moment he's gone, the horses settle down.
I must say, sometimes he makes me want to kick him, too.
Have you noticed anything peculiar in his manner?
Fleet? Oh, you mean the way he eats, like an animal?
A wild animal. Tearing at the meat. Awful manners. When I bent over him a moment ago, did you notice his chest? His shirt was open. Those marks. What did you make of them?
Well, they could have been caused by blister flies.
Never. In a pattern like that. Besides, his skin has turned furry. Like a leopard.
And possibly a birthmark that's just become visible.
Whatever it is, it's unpleasant to look at.
You act as though you know something you think I should. Now, what is it?
I can't tell you now.
Well, why not? The horses seem to know.
You'd probably say I was off my head. Look, Kipling, I want you here to help me watch Fleet.
But I was dining out tonight.
Well, so am I, and so is Fleet. If he doesn't change his mind, we'll all dine together. What say we have a ride before dinner, eh? You and I and Fleet.
Do you think you can get a horse under him?
You're right. Look, I'll go tell him we'll be back before 7.
Well, that was an excellent ride. What time is it, Strickland?
Oh, we're fine. A bit before 7. I told Fleet that's when we'd be back. I'm hoping tonight and tomorrow morning are the last we'll see of him. The next time I volunteer to put up a friend of a friend, will you please kick me? Here we are, home again. Well, isn't that the very limit? There are no lights on in the entire house. Indian servants are really a careless breed. The horse has gone wild!
Where are you going?
The stables! I can't hold her!
Oh, there's something lying here in the driveway. Settle down, settle down. No, you don't. No horse is going to throw me.
We'll leave the horses tied up here and take them into the stalls later. I can't think where the stable boys have gone to. I want to go back and see what made Outrage behave like that.
Well, there was something lying in the driveway.
Of course, I just remembered. Thinking we'd be out for dinner, I told the staff they could have the night off. That's why the house was dark. Kipling,
What's
Look at there. Look. Under the orange bushes. Well, Fleet! What are you doing on your hands and knees on the ground?
Strickland, you too, Kipling.
What's wrong with you, Fleet?
Nothing. Nothing in the world.
Come now, let me help you up.
No, I'm fine. Leave me alone. I enjoy the smell of earth. I stay close to it.
Are you going to remain here? Rooting about on all fours like a pig snuffling for truffles?
No, I'm going for a walk.
Now?
Yes, a long walk. All night, in fact.
Strickland, I've decided not to go out to dinner.
Thank you. I can put together a good meal for the three of us.
Well, how does that strike you, Fleet?
I am not really hungry.
With all that raw meat, no wonder.
Fleet, come along. It's going to turn cold out here tonight. Come along inside.
It's much nicer out here. Let's dine outside and have some more chops. Lots of them. Underdone. Bloody ones with gristle.
No, Fleet. I said inside. And inside it will be. Stand up.
All right. I'm up.
Oh, that's better. We'll all meet in the dining room in half an hour. And bring your appetite.
I will. I'm suddenly ravenously hungry.
Has he gone to his room?
Let's go into the kitchen. We can talk there without being overheard.
You know, there's something very wrong about him. No question. That face, his eyes.
The moment I lit the lamp, he shrank away as if the light hurt his eyes.
That's what struck me the most. His eyes.
I can't look at them.
There's a green light behind them. And his face, his mouth. The way his lower lip hangs down. Why, he's become monstrous.
Well, let's do something about dinner. Anything special in mind?
To tell you the truth, Strickland, sitting at table with that creature is not going to increase my appetite. Well, anything will do, Strick, anything at all.
Quick, Scott, what's that? It's coming from Fleet's room. Come on. Fleet, what is it?
Which one is his room?
This door. It's locked. Fleet, open the door. Kipling, you've got your riding boots on. Kick the door in. There he goes. He's trying to get out the window. He's got the stoppered.
Strickland, look at his face. He's become an animal. No, don't go any closer. Do you hear that? Some other animal is calling him from outside.
Now, Fleet, you're all right. No one is going to hurt you.
Strickland, I've got a boot jack. Distract him. Keep talking to him, and maybe I can get round behind him.
Fleet, you know I have a gun. All police officers carry guns, but I'm not going to use it. After all, we're friends, aren't we? So all I'm asking you to do is come away from that window and sit down so that you and I can have a quiet talk. Come on, old chap.
Oh, I got him.
Oh, I'll say you did. You knocked him unconscious with one blow. So now we have to work fast to tie him up.
Here's some bunker rope. Now, I'll hold the knees while you tie.
Around each foot and back. Yes, there, through the arms. Once more.
Got the end of it. Through here. Here's the rope.
A few knots. One and two. That ought to do it. Look, I'm going to tie this scarf around his mouth. And those teeth of his have grown awfully sharp.
We'd better get hold of Dr. Dumoise.
You don't really believe an ordinary medical man can cure this?
I don't know what to believe. I can't understand it.
I can. It's what I wanted to tell you before, but didn't dare. Remember the silver priest's last words? Our new man is not through with you.
You should have been a writer.
This was Fleet. This poor creature. His human spirit must have been giving way all day, and it simply died at twilight. When we saw him in the driveway in the dark, it had already left him. This beast is all that's left.
Indian folklore and the diaries of those who ruled India in Queen Victoria's day are filled with accounts of the weakness of the white man before the powers of India's religion. Today, we of the West may believe it or not. The choice is ours. I shall return shortly with Act 3. He lay in Strickland's dining room, this bound and gagged Englishman called Fleet, who had turned from human into animal. Kipling and Strickland waited for the local doctor who lived near that Indian outpost. The inhuman creature struggled weakly on the floor, his eyes glaring with the look you have so often seen on the faces of captive animals in the zoo.
What time is it?
Almost midnight.
Well, he's taking his own sweet time, isn't he, old Dr. Dimoise? I can't bear to look at poor Fleet, or rather what's left of him.
Chief Strickland!
Oh, yes, sir. Come in, Doctor.
Dear me, I don't like making calls in the middle of the night. Why must people always get sick after office hours?
Oh, didn't my man tell you it was urgent?
Yes, he did. That's why I'm here. Where is the patient?
Right there. On the floor.
Oh, heavens, mon Dieu, mon Dieu, mon Dieu. I've never seen anything more ghastly. Where did he come from?
Oh, what is it, Doctor? What's wrong with him?
I have to examine him. I don't know where to begin. Where did you find him? Is he an animal or...
A man, Doctor. He was a guest of mine.
He became so violent we had to tie him up and gag him. But could you look at his chest? Now, do you see where his shirt has been torn away?
Yes, I see. What's the chap wearing? Some kind of costume?
Costume?
Well, it looks like the spotted hide of a leopard.
That's his own skin, Doctor.
Oh, no, I can't believe that. Would you remove the gag from his mouth so I can proceed with my examination?
I wouldn't recommend it. He makes some unearthly noises.
Yes, I wouldn't doubt it. So would I if I were afflicted this way. But if you leave him gagged, he might swallow his tongue and death would be instantaneous.
Doctor, if you kneel down on the floor beside us, you might also like to ask the poor chap a few questions.
Yes, I would. I'd like to ask him how this transformation took place. His mind is all right, isn't it?
Oh, yes, he understands you.
Then at least I might learn something.
Doctor, I gather from what you're saying you feel there's not much you can do for him.
Well, at this late stage, I doubt it. It's a wonder the man is still alive.
One more knock, and we'll have the gag off.
Let me. Hello, sir. I am Dr. Dumoise. I've seen you watching me with your eyes. And very nice eyes you have, sir. Sparkling green. Do you remember, sir, what bit you and when and how it happened? Get away from me! Don't let him at me!
Please, I'm giving you a choice. Either stop that noise or we shall gag you again. I know you don't like that.
He understands. He's nodding his head.
Chief Strickland, to the best of my knowledge, the victim is dying of hydrophobia. I'd like to have been of some help, but I'm afraid I'm here too late.
Whenever the last moments come, I'll send my man over directly.
Yes, please do.
Don't concern yourself about a thing. We'll call you.
Yes, au revoir, au revoir.
Fleet, the doctor has gone. Now, I think it's time we were realistic. Kipling, the only person who can reverse this spell is that silver priest.
You think you could persuade him to leave the temple?
If we can't, Kipling, then we must use force.
I'll enter the temple first. Ask for an audience with the silver priest. I will try to lead him into a corner and talk to him.
I'll be watching from out here.
So when you think it's the right moment, you'll try to come up behind us and slip that noose over his head, and I'll wrap this cloth round his mouth.
So far, so good. But if he struggles, take the other end of the noose rope, grab it, and tie his arms to his body.
I hope he'll come without a struggle.
But if we are seen, and the other priests try to rush us,
You've got my pistol, haven't you?
Yes. I hope you took the bullets out.
It's not loaded, but they won't know that. Now, go on. Kipling, get started. I'll be right behind you.
You cannot enter this temple. Please leave.
My name is Kipling. I'm doing a story on the great and sacred rites of India.
You must go. We do not admit visitors. A non-believer defiles our worship.
The temple of the monkey god Hanuman is very ancient, and I'm going to write about it. Go speak to the silver priest.
You have no permission.
I shall ask him myself. He's standing right behind you. Sir, Your Holiness, do you remember me, Kipling? I'm the journalist who was here the first hour of the year 1900 with Chief Strickland.
Regrettably, this Englishman entered the temple before I could stop him.
You may leave us. I will talk to this Mr. Kipling.
Do you remember that night? May I talk with you? Perhaps over in this corner where we will be alone.
What do you wish?
The third person who was with us. But he is dying.
So be it.
You have no conscience about killing?
He committed a great sin. He must pay for it.
We do not wish him to die.
You cannot stop the power of Hanuman. Nothing can stop his punishment.
You can stop the punishment, and you will. I've got the noose clean over his head.
Careful. Don't pull it too tight.
The gag.
Got it.
Take the other end of the rope. Quickly. Wind it around his arms.
Now, if only we can get him out of here before the others see us.
Here they come. He can't get away from me. Get that pistol out of your pocket, Kipling.
Right.
Point it at the silver priest's head. Hold it high so everyone can see what you're doing. We are taking your high priest with us. We will not harm him. He has injured a friend of ours to the point of death, which we cannot accept. Don't move, any of you, or the pistol that you see pointed will go off. Let's go before they decide what to do.
My priest, that was a man. Look at him. He's struggling for life.
So be it. He meant Hanuman no harm. He was foolish. He should pay, yes, but not with his life.
High priest, I have much respect for your powers, but none for the evil retribution you have visited upon a man whose only crime was having taken too much liquor on a night of the white man's celebration. Now, I will give you 5 minutes, old man, to remove the curse you have placed upon him. After that, I pull the safety catch of this pistol. And then, the trigger. It is your choice. His life or yours. Yes, what is it? Come in.
Good morning, Kipling. It's 7.
Is it? Did you get any sleep?
What time did the silver priest leave? About 4? The moment I hit the pillar, I was out.
Why, you're all dressed. How long have you been up?
About an hour. I thought in my official capacity, representing the law here, I should visit the temple.
At 6 in the morning.
There is prayer all day and all night. I told them I would personally do what I could to redress the pollution of their god. It was strange.
The reaction was strange?
They solemnly assured me that, to their knowledge, no white man had ever touched the idol, and that I must be laboring under some kind of a delusion.
Not so strange, Strickland. We're in that part of the world that hears no evil, sees no evil, and speaks no evil. What that silver priest did was so simple, it's hard to believe. Opening Fleet's shirt and laying his hand upon his chest, and that is all.
The cure started instantly. The leopard skin seemed to dissolve. Fleet's face changed, like watching Jekyll turn back into Hyde.
Yes, and the eyes, where they had been green and malevolent and brutish, piercing like a cat's, they lost all that color and became the pale blue he was born with.
Kipling, slip on some clothes and let's go see how he's feeling today.
Well, Strickland, Kipling.
He knows us.
Well, a jolly good morning to you fellows. Happy New Year to you.
To you also.
It's not New Year's Day, Fleet. It's not. Today is the morning of the 2nd. You slept the clock round with a vengeance.
Mr. Strickland, Dr. Dumois here.
Oh, come in, Doctor. Kipling, this ought to be good.
Strickland, I've brought an assistant to do what is necessary. Oh, my goodness. Is this Mr. Fleet? Yes, happily so. But what was...
Fleet, get yourself dressed. Kipling, let's take the doctor onto the porch.
Well, have you two been playing some kind of practical joke? Yes? I want you to know, I take a dim view of such goings on.
Well, Dr. Dumois, it was dark. It was late. All of us had celebrated a little more than usual. Quite understandable. We forgive you.
Well, I don't wish to be forgiven. Huh? What was understandable? I don't drink at all, sir.
You don't? Well, nevertheless, it was your opinion. You had seen a near fatal case of hydrophobia.
Why don't we all forget it, Doctor? A mistake is a mistake. It had a happy ending.
I never make mistakes. Not of such proportion.
I really wish you would take all this more calmly, Doctor.
Yes, send us your bill and we'll take care of it.
Strickland, I have always thought you were reasonable and responsible. I'm surprised you would play such games, dressing a man in a leopard suit and all that. I am not very surprised that this Kipling person, who I know makes his living writing lies, was your fellow conspirator. I bid you both good morning. I have some honestly ill patients to visit.
Well, our last meal together, gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed your lunch.
Well, I shall be sorry to get back home, chap. Perhaps you'll invite me down next year, eh? I wouldn't mind Christmas with you. It would be jolly.
Yes, Strickland, don't you think having Fleet down next Christmas will be jolly?
I say, I hope you don't mind if I mention something, eh? I noticed it when I came into the dining room right away. Some animal must have gotten in here during the night.
Did he?
Did it? Yes, it's a horrible smell. A bit like the zoo in Calcutta. Ever been there? Where they keep the big cat?
Yes, I've been to the zoo in Calcutta.
Yes, these things happen. One leaves the windows open and the smell comes in. Try burning sulfur, Strickland. That should get rid of it. Well, I'm off. Pick up my bag from my room and meet you out by my horse, right? And remember then, next Christmas.
Strickland, it's been a little like the zoo in Calcutta.
I know. Let's saddle up our horses and have a good afternoon's ride. Fresh air is what I need.
You know, you never told me how you happened to have Fleet as a house guest in the first place.
I'm going to forget him forever. Do you hear? Kipling, if you want to write about what happened, by all means do it. But leave me out of it.
Well, that would be hard to do. I just may never write it. Because no one would ever believe me.
If I remember my Kipling correctly, he casts a jaundiced eye upon Christmas and New Year's in India, saying, "Let us honor, O my brothers, Christmas Day. Call a truce, then, to our labors. Let us feast with friends and neighbors, and be merry as the customs of our caste. For if saint and force the laughter, and if sadness follow after, we are richer by one mocking Christmas past." I shall return shortly. Isn't it too simple and self-protecting to dismiss the strange by calling it fiction or superstition? I believe that we, in our part of the world, have a great deal to learn about the power of the unknown that controls our lives. Look up into the sky one night and ask yourself, how can I be immune to the unaccountable when that moon up there causes the tides of all the oceans to rise and fall? Our cast included Norman Rose, Earl Hammond, and Bob Caliban. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
All your worries are for nothing. The top lock was closed. Now for number 2. Yeah. Go ahead, hon. Can you get the lights?
I got them. Oh, I'm so sad about our trip, but it is nice to be safe at home.
I'm with you. Well, listen, I'll take the bags right into the bedroom and...
Yeah.
What is it?
Look. What's that thing on a tripod by the window?
Huh? Or some kind of a gun.
What? Terry, someone's been in our apartment. Maybe they're still...
Okay, lady.
Oh.
Shut up. The same goes for you, Four Eyes. One peep out of either one of you, and I blast you.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Reserve your tax-free, all-favor certificate now and earn 20% until October 1st.
Presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Our story is called Hidden Memory. There is a scientific term for such a phenomenon, cryptomnesia, the appearance in consciousness of memory images which are not recognized as such, but appear as original creations. The experience lies at the root of many instances of plagiarism, intentional or unintentional. But in this story that follows, we propose to carry it much further than that, into the realm of the occult, the arcane.
Will it change me, Doctor? Will it make me different?
Not permanently, no.
Will it help me?
I hope so. Why don't you just lie back and relax? Then we'll proceed.
All right. I trust you.
Good.
Anyway, I think I do. I have to, don't I?
Our mystery drama, Hidden Memory, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Christopher Tabori and Terry Keane. I'll be back shortly with Act One. We all know that memory plays capricious tricks on us. I myself can remember the phone number of my parents' home when I was 6 years old, without fail, at any time. Yet, there are moments when I cannot instantly bring to mind the number of the phone I have now. I'm certain you have had the experience of forgetting something you're sure you know perfectly well, only to have it pop into your mind hours, days, or weeks later when you were thinking of something quite disconnected. Well, it is that fitful, fickle, freakish thing called memory that will concern us in the hour to follow.
Sniper up ahead. Sniper, Larry. Watch it. Oh! I told you. I told you. Hit. Larry, are you hit? I'm coming to get you, old man. Just lie still.
all right. Rest easy. I'm coming to get you. Oh, Lord. What's happening to me? What's going on? What's the matter? It's my leg. I can't move. I woke up in bed. Some kind of a hospital. The man sitting beside me was probably a doctor. Ah, yes. Definitely a doctor. He had a little smile on his face, and he looked kind, concerned. Oh, yes, I remembered him. He was the one who put the needle in my arm. When was it he did that? How long ago?
Feeling all right?
Yes, I think so.
A little disoriented?
I guess you could call it that, Doctor. What was it? What did you pump into me?
Sodium amytal.
Oh, yes. You said you were going to do that. Did it work?
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Did I do anything out of the way?
Not at all.
Well, what did I do?
You relived a very painful experience.
I did? Mary. I couldn't get to him.
That's right.
Oh, I was scared stiff.
That's right.
Scared stiff. That's some sort of a joke, isn't it? Scared stiff.
Paralyzed.
Is that possible?
You've never heard of being paralyzed with fright?
Oh, yes, I've heard of it. Never thought it would happen to me.
It can happen to anybody. Often does.
Doctor, will I be able to walk now?
Your mother's outside. Would you like to see her?
You didn't answer me. Will I be able to walk?
I think I'll ask her to come in. Will you come inside, please, ma'am?
Oh, yes. Thank you, Doctor.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, Evan, darling. Doctor, he looks so pale.
I'm going to ask you to sit in that chair. No, not that one. Over there.
Well, can't I sit beside Evan?
Over there. If you please.
Well, whatever for?
Why can't she sit next to me?
Because now we're going to find out whether...
If I can walk. Is that it?
That's it. Precisely.
Go on, Mother.
All right.
Thank you. Now, young man, don't rush things. Take all the time you need. You want to swing your legs over the side of the bed? That's it. Splendid. Need help in standing?
Let me try it by myself. I did it.
You most assuredly did. Now, I want you to keep your eyes on your mother's face.
Darling?
And slowly walk over to her. Don't look down at the floor or your feet. Just keep your eyes on your mother and go to her. Ready?
Yes.
Slowly now.
Darling?
Eyes up.
I'm right here, darling.
I'm walking. I'm walking. Oh, look at me. I'm walking.
Eyes up. Up.
Oh, no. Oh, Evan, are you all right? Darling, are you all right?
I was walking. I was walking.
Of course you were.
Till he yelled at me.
Who yelled at you?
No one yelled at you, Evan.
Yes, you did. I heard you. You said, "Get up, you little coward. Get up off that floor."
I never said that.
But I heard you. I heard you. Get up off that floor, you little coward.
Doctor.
Get up. I heard you say.
Doctor, when Evan was little, just over a year old, someone did say that to him. His father.
A few days later, I left the hospital with Mother. She wanted me to drive. She was so proud and pleased that the paralysis had left me. But I had my mind on other things. A lot of other things. Not just the wonder of being able to walk again. Other things. Marvelous, mysterious things.
Almost there. Your grandmother will be out front to meet us. I phoned her from the hospital. Evan,
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, I'm fine, of course.
You're not still upset about, falling down that first time, are you?
Oh, no, not a bit.
Because you've been walking perfectly ever since.
I know.
I think it was just that your muscles were weak after not being used for so long.
Maybe.
Or you couldn't find your balance right away.
Probably.
That's what the doctor thinks.
I don't care what the doctor thinks.
Evan, when he's done so much for you.
Oh, all right. I appreciate it. I'm grateful.
Then what is it?
It was hearing him say, "Get up, you little coward."
But he didn't say it. I was there. I know.
I heard him.
Evan, my dear.
What's more, I saw him.
What?
Yes, I saw him. I saw him standing there.
No, wait. I'm going to stop the car.
I did. I saw him and I heard him.
Evan, now see here. We have got to get this straightened out. Now, I told you and I told the doctor, when you were, almost a year old, we were trying to teach you to walk. And you did pretty well on the whole. Anyway, I thought so. But your father, well, he was not a patient man. He did everything so well himself, so quickly, and apparently with so little effort. It irritated him when someone else didn't do something to perfection straight off.
Is that how he was?
A wonderful man in many ways, but he liked to have his own way in everything, and he was inclined to be irascible when he didn't get it.
Yes, I remember his voice. The way I remembered about Larry after the doctor gave me the sodium amytal. Only that had worn off by then. I just remembered it. I heard it.
I suppose it's possible.
But it's all there, isn't it?
All what? All where?
But everything. In your memory. It's all there.
Well, I suppose so.
And why can't you get at it?
Dear, I've no notion.
I mean, you should be able to.
All I can tell you is what the doctor told me, and he should know.
Why? Just because he's a doctor? There must be tons of things he doesn't know.
Evan, don't excite yourself.
I'll bet you I could.
Well, let's get going.
I tried. I know I could.
I want you to see my rose garden.
If I could figure out how I could do it, I know I could.
Here we are. Here's the turn.
There's no such thing as forgetting.
Oh, doesn't the place look beautiful?
No such thing.
Oh, we're coming to the little lake.
It's all there. If we could only remember.
Aren't the willows lovely? Bending over like that.
I'll remember everything.
Oh, you see how pretty it looks? Evan.
What? What did you say?
See how pretty the lake looks. How fresh and clear.
Stop the car. Stop the car.
What for?
Yeah, stop it.
All right. That's what you want. Evan, what is the matter?
No, nothing's the matter. I just want to look at the lake.
Oh. It's beautiful, don't you think? Evan?
Where are the swans?
What?
There should be swans. There should be swans on the lake.
There haven't been any swans.
Yeah, there used to be swans on that lake. I remember them. Beautiful, stately swans, gliding around, preening their necks. Now I can see them.
There have been no swans on that lake since before you were born.
Really? You mean that?
Your father had them disposed of.
I remember them.
But you weren't even born.
I told you. It's all there. In my head. Everything.
Evan, let's go on up to the house. Your grandmother will be waiting for us, and you can have a hot bath. Wait, what are you going to do?
I'm going down to the lake.
Please, Evan.
You go on ahead. I'll join you in a little while.
Evan, please. Now, I am frightened.
Don't be. I'm not. Go on, Mother. Tell Grandma I'll see her presently. Now, please, Mother. I'll be all right. Really, I will.
Well, if you're sure.
I'm sure. I'm very sure. I've never been so sure in my life. I guess she drove off and up toward the house. I didn't hear anything or bother to look back. Because my eyes were fixed on the lake, I still saw the swans swimming. Swans which, according to my mother, I had never seen.
now. I sat on the bank of the lake under a willow tree, and I stared into the clear, still water. Oh, so clear I could see way down to the bottom. And there, at the bottom of the lake, I saw something that flooded me with feeling. Rage, impotence, and despair. I heard myself scream.
Of course, you have heard of precognition, the ability of some psychic personalities to know the future. How much have you heard about retrocognition, knowledge of the past? And how far back into the past can this retrocognition extend? If it can go back to the time before birth, then what are its limits? Does it have any? Or is it unbounded? We'll return shortly with our second act. What? Have you ever heard Cicero declaiming from the Capitoline Hill? Have you heard Shakespeare arguing with his wife? Have you heard George Washington exhorting the troops at Valley Forge? Or have you only thought you heard them? No matter, not really. In the dim and deep recesses of your consciousness, it all comes to the same thing.
I drove on up the long hill to the house. From behind me, I thought I heard an agonized scream, but I closed my ears to it, put it out of my mind. I was frightened. Frightened for my son, frightened for myself. I wanted my mother.
Darling, how good to see you. And Sylvia, where's Evan?
Oh, back there.
Where? Back where?
By the lake.
And what's he doing there?
Heaven knows.
Why is he with you?
Mother, so much has happened. Let me go inside, will you? And I'll try to tell you.
Well, Evan's all right, isn't he? He said on the phone he was.
He was. He is. Or maybe he isn't. I don't know. Just let's go inside, please. So much has happened.
Go on into the library. Tea's all laid out.
I don't think I want any.
Oh, of course you do. Best thing in the world for you when you're upset. You seem to be. Come on now.
Mother, will you hold me? You hold me.
Why, of course, dear. Of course. There now.
It's all so confusing. I don't know what to make of it.
Darling, you told me on the phone Evan's able to walk now. Everything went very well.
It did. It did. And he is walking now. I didn't tell you on the phone that the first time he tried, he fell down. But he's all right now. It isn't that. The sodium amytal worked perfectly. It brought back something that happened during the war. A close friend of his was shot by a sniper, and when Evan tried to reach him, help him, he couldn't. Sheer fright paralyzed his legs. But once he'd lived the thing over in his mind, he was all right.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the room afterward. He was walking toward me and suddenly fell down. And from the floor, he accused the doctor of yelling at him, which the doctor hadn't done at all. The doctor had simply told him to keep his eyes up. But Evan was certain that he'd shouted, "You little coward, get up off the floor." He was absolutely positive. Nothing could shake him.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, because everything eventually straightened itself out. At least I thought it did. But on the way home, Evan kept mumbling about how everything, absolutely everything, must be there.
Be where?
In your memory. That's what he said. If you could only get at it.
Well, why get at it? Particularly if it's unpleasant. Get him in here. I'll get this foolishness out of his head.
Now, you mustn't scold him, Mother, please. Now, listen to me. When we were coming up the driveway, we stopped to look at the lake. And I said, "Doesn't it look beautiful?" And Evan said, Where are the swans?
Swans? What swans?
Now, you see, it was so long ago you don't remember. There used to be swans on that lake. You don't remember, but Evan does.
But that was ages ago.
It was before Evan was born, before he was even conceived. It was 25 years ago, Mother.
Probably he heard us mention them, talk about them or something, how beautiful they were. Yes, they were beautiful now that I think back. It's not a time I like to remember. When you and that dreadful man you married moved in with me, well, I just don't care to look back on it. Sorry you brought up the subject.
Please, let's not get started on the subject of my marriage. Do you mind? We've been all over that.
Well, if you'd listen to me...
Now, what about your own marriage?
I stayed married. That's more than you can say. My husband didn't run off and leave me.
Didn't he?
You know he didn't. He died of the fever right here in this very house with me by his side.
All right. Let's not argue. Right now, it's Evan I'm thinking about.
Well, get him in here. Where did you leave him, by the way?
Well, he got out of the car by the lake, where the swans are swimming, he said. Mother, he thought he saw them.
The whole thing is a bunch of tommy-rot.
Mother,
a lot of silliness.
I think he just came in.
Oh.
Hello, dear.
Well, Evan, come have a cup of tea.
Evan, dear, you all right?
Sit down, lad. Sit down right here and have a nice cup of hot tea.
Thank you.
Your mother and I have just been talking about you.
Mother?
Yes, dear. Oh, here's your tea. Lemon, no sugar.
Thank you very much. Why didn't you ever tell me?
Well, tell you what, dear?
That Father hit you and knocked you down. Why didn't you ever tell me that? Why did I have to find it out all by myself?
It had happened again. Evan had remembered something he could have known nothing about. Could never have ever heard about. But we never discussed it in front of him years later or at any other time. There was a closed secret between my husband and me. I was so shaken by Evan's words that I got to my feet. I stumbled out of the room, went upstairs, and threw myself on my bed. Then later...
Mother, are you in there? I'd really like to talk to you. Oh, I know you're upset. But really, you shouldn't be. You didn't believe, did you? When I said I saw Father strike you and knock you down? Or is it that you did believe me? Is that what upset you? That what I saw was true? Oh, Mother, please.
It's true.
Of course. I knew it was.
How could you possibly know?
I saw it.
It happened before you were born. Before your father and I were married. How could you possibly know? You say you saw it. Where did you see it?
At the bottom of the lake.
Evan, you're mad.
I saw it. I saw the whole thing. You see, it's a matter of concentration. I think that's what it is. I don't really know. Anyone can do what I did. They just haven't tried. They don't know the power they have. See, I didn't know till now.
Evan, if I went down to the lake and concentrated the way you did, could I see things? Hear things that happened, say, 30 years ago?
I don't see why not.
When I was a little girl, my father went away. Left your grandmother and me.
Oh? Where did he go?
That's just it. I don't know. I know what your grandmother told me, that he went to London on business. But I never believed that. Of course, I was devastated when he left. I thought I'd never see him again.
But you did. He came back.
Oh, after weeks and weeks. But to me, it seemed like years, like forever. I've never really gotten over it. Evan, if what you say is true, that nothing is lost, that everything can be brought back. Couldn't I bring back all that? Where my father went? With whom? Couldn't I go to the lake and find out?
Yes, if you concentrate hard enough, but you don't have to go to the lake. You can go any place. Use anything. Anything that will shut out the present and bring back the past.
I could go to my rose garden. That's the place I love best. I could go there. I walked into my rose garden, half afraid, half determined. I needed to free myself of this gnawing curiosity that had plagued me since childhood. I passed my favorite rose bush, then turned and went back to it. It was a tall bush laden with deep yellow roses, the yellow shading at the heart to a kind of coral, almost orange. I looked deep into it, shutting out the world, the present, losing myself in the heart of a rose. Then I saw it. Evan, where are you? Evan!
Here, Mother. I'm here.
Evan. Oh, Evan, I saw something. I did. I saw it. I did exactly what you told me to do. I stopped by my favorite rose bush, the dark yellow one, and I stared into it. I don't know how long. For a long time. And everything seemed to float away from me. Even you, even the rose itself, everything. I didn't know where I was, or who I was, or what I was doing. I was disembodied. I had no mind, no will, there's no being. Then after, I don't know how long, I saw it. Clear and distinct, pointing straight at me.
What did you see?
An arrow. An arrow, Evan, pointed straight up at me. An arrow. Oh, Evan, what does it mean? Why should I see an arrow in the heart of a rose?
I don't know, Mother.
But it must mean something, mustn't it?
Oh, yes, it must mean something. Something connected with Grandfather. Would you like me to try and find out what it means?
Oh, would you? Do you think you could?
Well, I could try.
What will you do?
Well, I shall go to the lake, of course. Try to find the answer there. Oh, Mother.
Oh, Evan, you've been gone so long, I was worried. Did you see anything? Anything that would help?
I hope you're not going to be disappointed.
Well, just tell me.
I saw Victoria Station.
Victoria Station. That's all? Well, Mother did say Father went to London. Is that all you saw? Just Victoria Station?
No. Something else. Something vague. Large. Going on. And white. Very white. Like Palisades. Rising straight up out of the water.
That sounds like the cliffs of Dover. And the train to Dover leaves from Victoria Station. It all fits together. Victoria Station, Dover, the arrow. Now I know where my father went. Oh, quick. We must go tell your grandmother what we know. Oh, I felt so triumphant, so powerful. My mother's lie to me so many years before lay exposed for what it was. She had hidden the truth from me, but now I knew it. I knew.
Of course, you are free to believe or disbelieve. Let the dead past bury its dead. Longfellow preached that in 1839, and in general, we have tried to do just that. But it isn't quite working, is it? The past and its dead are uneasy and refuse to stay buried. Perhaps it is better for us to go at least halfway to meet them. I'll be back shortly with our final act. The whole stanza, one of whose lines we quoted before, goes like this. Trust no future, however pleasant. Let the dead past bury its dead. Act in the living present. Heart within and God o'erhead. Sound advice, is it not? But would the poet have offered it if we did not persist in trying to raise the dead, bring back the past?
A lot of claptrap. Simple-minded balderdash. Perhaps it was the war that unhinged my grandson, or perhaps he inherited this morbid streak from his father. Whatever caused it, I, as the living head of the family, intended to eradicate it. Just how, by what methods, I was not sure. Mother, what do you want?
I'd like to speak with you, Grandmother.
And I'm not sure I want to speak with you.
Now, please, Grandmother.
Oh, very well. Come on in.
Thank you, Mother. Yes. Thank you, Grandmother.
Mother, sit down. Both of you. Listen to what I have to say.
No, Mother.
I repeat, sit down, Sylvia, and you too, Evan.
Yes, Grandmother.
Now, I don't know what this falderall is all about. This rubbish about seeing things at the bottom of our lake.
It's not rubbish.
Seeing things that happened before you were born.
Mother, I think you should know that Evan isn't the only one who has seen things. So have I.
You, Sylvia? You've been a party to this chicanery.
Can you calm yourself enough to listen?
But I don't know that I can. It's all too mortifying.
Well, try. Hear us out.
Very well. I shall try.
Now, at first, I felt pretty much the way you feel. That there was something strange about the whole thing. That Evan was peculiar, maybe even a trifle mad. But he assured me that this ability to remember things from the past, even the distant past, was not confined to him. So I decided I would try. Try hard.
You went down to the lake and stared into it like Evan?
No. Evan said it didn't matter what you used to gather your concentration. It could be anything at all. So I went to the rose garden. To my favorite rose bush. The tall yellow one with the deep center. And I lost myself in one of those roses. A particularly beautiful one. Only just half open. I stared for, I don't know how long, because time lost all meaning for me. But I lost myself within it.
Well? What happened then? Anything?
Yes. I saw an arrow.
An arrow? You saw an arrow? Well, clearly there was no arrow inside a rose, so you imagined it.
Does that matter?
Grandmother, wait. When Mother told me about seeing the arrow, I didn't know what the significance could be any more than she. So I offered to help.
He went back to the lake. And what do you think he saw?
I haven't the foggiest notion.
Victoria Station.
Victoria Station? What in the
world? That's not all. Evan, tell her what else you saw.
Masses of something white, rising out of the sea.
And what is that supposed to signify?
Masses of white, rising from the sea. What else could it be but the white cliffs of Dover?
I am not impressed.
But the arrow, Victoria Station, Dover. Don't you see how it all fits together?
The golden arrow, Mother. The boat train to Paris.
From Victoria Station, you take the train to Dover. They load the train onto a ship, sail to Calais, unload the train there, and you take off to Paris.
It's all perfectly clear.
Not to me. Why should imagining the golden arrow mean anything to any of us?
Because that's where Father went. All the time you told me he was on business in London. He was in Paris.
Is that what you've been conniving to find out? With all this staring into a lake and a rose? Was this simply vulgarity about where your father spent those few months? Couldn't you be satisfied with what I told you?
No. No, I couldn't. I simply couldn't.
Sylvia, you have hurt me deeply. Would you leave the room now? I'd like to speak to Evan alone.
If that's what you want.
That is what I want.
All right. Call me if you need me.
We shan't need you.
Well, what is it, Grandmother?
Evan, I want to show you something. Something I have kept all these years. Even your grandfather didn't know I had it. And, of course, I never showed it to your mother. It's here, in this little locked drawer. Here. Come take a look at it.
All right. Why, it's just a sheet of paper.
Yes. Beautiful color, isn't it? That deep purple.
Stiff, shiny.
Marvelously preserved, don't you think?
Oh, is it old?
At least 30 years, I should say.
Grandmother, does this have something to do with Grandfather's absence when he was in Paris?
He returned to me, you know. Never told me where he'd been, just came back and expected me to take him in. Which, because I loved him to distraction, I did.
But this purple paper...
When he'd been home, where he belonged, for about a week, he got a package. There was a box inside, wrapped in this paper. Obviously a gift of some kind.
What kind of a gift? What was it?
Do you think he showed it to me? Told me what it was? But I was convinced then, and I am convinced now, that some woman sent it to him. Now I'm convinced it was some woman in Paris. That he had an affair with some designing woman in Paris. Evan, do you think, is it possible that using your methods, I could discover their trysting place, discover her name, perhaps even discover her?
It's possible for anyone. I've told you that.
Evan, I'm going to try. Look here at this purple paper, this shiny purple paper. See how it reflects the light. Seems to be giving off sparks. Yes. You leave me now and let me stare at this shiny purple paper till I see what I want to see. So intense was my determination, so ardent my desire that I dismissed all my querulous doubts about the absurdity of this procedure. I sat down in front of the little table, pulled up a chair, and with my hands holding the sides of my head, I gazed intently at the sheet of purple paper. Evan! Evan, where are you? Evan, I need you.
Yes, Grandmother, I'm here. I'm right here. What is it? What's the matter?
I saw...
Grandmother, you're trembling. Come, sit down.
No, I have to tell you.
Yes. You saw something, didn't you? In the piece of paper.
Yes, I saw something. I saw several things.
Now tell me, what did you see?
No, not now. I won't tell you. Now. Because you might try to talk me out of it.
Out of what?
The trip. Our trip. Our trip to Paris. You and I, Evan, are going up to London. Then we are going to take the boat train, the Golden Arrow, to Paris. The very next day, Evan and I were in Paris.
You're quite certain we're in the right place, Grandmother?
Are you doubting your own methods, Evan?
Oh, no.
You think because I'm 60 years old I can't do what you did? And your mother? I sat staring at that piece of purple paper till I felt... Well, how shall I put it? I felt as though I had no earthly existence whatsoever. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know very well.
You felt it, too.
Oh, yes, I felt it.
I suppose your mother did, too.
I'm sure she did.
The first thing I saw, after who knows how long, was the water, this long stream of water, winding, twisting, going on for miles and miles, seeming never to stop. I watched it with fascination for a good long time. And then it burst upon my consciousness. Of course, it was the Seine I was looking at, the Seine River that winds through Paris.
Of course. Madame, monsieur, quelque chose à boire? Something to drink, grandmother.
Heavens, no, I'm too nervous.
Rien pour madame. Pour moi, une vermouth cassis, s'il vous plaît. Merci, monsieur. Tout de suite.
I'm trembling head to foot, Evan. Isn't that ridiculous?
Is that all you saw, grandmother, in the purple paper?
You'll never guess.
Oh, no, I don't want to guess. I want you to tell me. Now, why this particular cafe?
Well, I don't know exactly, but what I was seeing in the purple paper, the Seine, then the Louvre. Isn't it logical that what I was seeking must be on the opposite bank to the Louvre?
Yes, I suppose so. Did you see anything else, though?
Well, just a hazy impression of something red, a smudge of bright red.
Now, that's all?
Like a little red ball or a tiny cloud that moved.
But you couldn't make out what it was?
I'm positive we're in the right place. I feel it.
Oh, grandmother, you're becoming a real sensitive.
Am I? Do you think so, really?
Well, you're showing all the signs.
Monsieur, le vermouth cassis.
Merci.
Quelque chose d'autre?
Ça suffit. Merci bien. Well, grandmother, here's to the success of our little trip, eh?
Evan, I'm actually trembling. I'm trembling all over.
Now.
Evan, look over there.
Where?
At that table. Don't. Now, wait till she sits down.
Who?
That woman. There. Now she's sitting down. Look now.
The one with the red hair? What about her?
Don't you see? That's the red I saw. The little red ball, the red cloud. Evan, that's the woman your grandfather had the rendezvous with here in Paris.
Oh, but grandmother, you can't be sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I saw it all in a piece of purple paper.
Yes, but even if you're right...
I am right. There's not the slightest doubt.
Well, what do you propose to do about it?
I'll tell you. I want you to go over to her table and in your most courteous manner ask her to join us for an aperitif. Tell her Lady John Trevelyan requests her company. So here I sit. Erin is bending over the red-haired lady, speaking to her softly. She looks up, startled. He repeats himself. She looks incredulous. And she smiles. Now she gets up and with her hand on his arm walks slowly toward the table where I sit. We have a lot to talk over, this lady and I. After all, he did come home to me, where he belonged.
We shall never know if the lady with the bright red hair was Lord Trevelyan's Paris indiscretion, for our story has come to its climax. I'll be back shortly. I myself do not have such powers of retrocognition. But then again, perhaps I do have them. How can I be sure if I have never tried? One of these days, I shall plant myself in front of something. A rose, a piece of purple paper, a lake as clear as crystal, and concentrate till I feel disembodied, discarnate, feeling without flesh. What, oh, what, if anything, will I see? Our cast included Christopher Tabori, Elspeth Eric, Terry Keane, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
And now, a preview of our next tale. When I was a lad, I worked out every tree and building on the estate.
Tell me, did your butler Brunton ever ask you such a question?
Upon my word, Holmes, I don't know how you ferreted that out. But he did ask me some months ago in connection with an argument he said he had with a groom. But I still fail to understand what's behind it all.
Holmes, I must confess that I sympathize with Musgrave's bewilderment.
Look at my notes. Go back to the ritual and read.
Where? What?
Where was the sun?
Over the oak. Ah, I see, Holmes, and the shadow was under the elm.
Precisely. It was obvious from the first that the trees and the measurements were used as guides to some location.
This is E.G. Marshall, inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Once again, we meet everyone's favorite sleuth, Sherlock Holmes. And today, we find him deeply involved in solving the riddle of the Musgrave Ritual, an ancient catechism handed down for centuries. A seemingly innocent passage into the rights of manhood. But its dark secret led to murder of the most horrible kind.
When the bats fly low and the night's in the sky... Good Lord, Holmes, what is this, Satanism?
I believe, Watson, it's part of one of the spells that were supposed to have been recited to bring Lucifer on the scene.
Well, then this other ritual you gave me must also refer to the devil.
What leads you to that conclusion?
Well, look at the questions. Whose was it?
His who is gone.
And who shall have it?
He who will come.
If not the devil, then who?
That you'll find out, Watson, when you solve the riddle of the Musgrave Ritual.
Our mystery drama, The Musgrave Ritual, was adapted from the Arthur Conan Doyle classic, especially for the Mystery Theater, by Murray Burnett, and stars Gordon Gould. I'll be back shortly with... We tend to think of Sherlock Holmes as always having been famous. We also tend to think of the police he came in contact with as being skeptical but respectful of his prowess. Indulgent of his idiosyncrasies because they realized that he had hit in some lucky or miraculous fashion upon clues they'd overlooked. But of course, it wasn't always so. When he first started on his career, it was quite different. And today we embark with him and Watson upon the third case of his fabulous career, the Musgrave Ritual.
In chronicling the cases of my friend Sherlock Holmes, I found the most difficulty in setting down the events in those dramas in which I played no part. The Musgrave Ritual is one affair that happened before Holmes and I met. He told me that it started when his old university friend, Reginald Musgrave, visited him in his room in Montague Street, hard by the museum.
Come in, Musgrave.
I pray to heaven, Holmes, that you can make a proper deduction in my trouble. Although I must confess, the police were against my coming to you at all.
Perhaps you'd better start at the beginning. Your problem may be one that lends itself to a simple solution.
I wish it was so. I doubt it very much. You see, it's one that concerns my servants. 2 of them have disappeared without a trace. And I'm afraid I may be somewhat to blame.
Time enough to place the blame when we've solved the problem. Who are the missing people?
The butler, Brandon, and the second housemaid, Rachel Howells.
You have a large staff, then?
Yes, although I'm a bachelor. Holston is a large, rambling old place. Takes a good deal of looking after.
How long had the two been with you?
Brunton's been with us for 20 years. My father, who passed away some years ago, hired him. He was a school teacher with no job. He became invaluable. He's a great linguist and an accomplished musician, and extremely handsome.
He sounds like a paragon among butlers.
But he did have one fault. He was a bit of a Don Juan. A few months ago, I thought all our problems were solved because he became engaged to Rachel Howells. But the more I think of it, the more I believe that this is where all the trouble started. Rachel had come in to dust the study. I looked up from my newspaper.
I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not disturbing you.
No, not at all, Rachel. Tell me, have you and Brunton set the date yet?
I'm sorry, sir, but very sorry. I shouldn't burden you with my troubles.
My dear child, I don't understand.
It's all off between me and Brunton. He's found someone else.
What? When did this happen?
Yesterday, sir. Mr. Brunton came to me and apologized and said he'd found someone else. Someone he'd fallen deeply in love with. It wouldn't be fair for us to go ahead with our plans.
My dear girl, I really don't know what to say.
Nothing to say, sir. I thank you for your kindness, and excuse me, I really don't feel very well.
The girl had a breakdown. We sent for the doctor, and I must say I was shocked when I heard that Brunton's new love was the daughter of the head gamekeeper.
I take it she's not missing.
Oh, no. She's upset and baffled like the rest of us, but there's more to the story. A really shocking incident which happened regarding Brunton. Last Thursday night, I couldn't sleep, so I decided to continue with a novel I had been reading. However, it was in the billiard room. As I was passing the library, I saw light. My first thought was burglars. But after picking a weapon off the wall and stealing silently into the library, I was astonished to find Brunton fully dressed and unlocking one of the bureaus. So, Brunton, this is how you repay the trust my family has reposed in you.
Sir, this is not what you think.
No? I find you rifling a bureau drawer in the dead of night, looking through my family's papers, and you tell me it's not what I think.
Nothing is missing, sir. I'm not a thief, Mr. Musgrave.
Whatever you are, you're no longer in my employ.
Please, let me explain. I think 20 years of service entitles me at least to that.
Very well.
But as you know, sir, when your father first hired me, I was a schoolteacher. I've never lost interest in scholarship. History holds a fascination for me. I'm consumed by it. The Musgraves are one of the oldest families in England and are an important part of our history. All I've been doing is looking through the old papers you have here.
In the dead of night, secretly, and behind my back?
There's a bad mistake on my part, sir, but I was afraid you might deny me permission.
There's no excuse for what you've been doing. You leave tomorrow.
Mr. Musgrave, please, sir. I'd ask you to consider the years I've spent with the family.
Holmes, I turned a deaf ear to his pleas, and he walked off. The taper was still on the table, and by its light I could see the paper that Brunton had taken from the bureau. And to my surprise, it wasn't anything important. Simply a copy of the questions and answers in the singular old observance called the Musgrave Ritual.
And that is?
A ceremony peculiar to our family, which each Musgrave for centuries past has gone through on coming of age. At any rate, I relocked the bureau, and I had turned the girl when I was surprised to see Brunton standing before me.
Mr. Musgrave, I've always been a proud man. I can't bear disgrace, sir. Disgrace will kill me. Believe me, my blood will be upon your head if you drive me to despair. If you cannot keep me after what has passed, then let me give notice and leave in a month.
A month is too long. Take yourself off in a week and give whatever reason you like.
Only a week, sir. A fortnight, say at least a fortnight.
A week? And consider yourself fortunate that I have been this lenient.
The trouble with presenting an accurate picture of Holmes' cases in which I wasn't involved lay in working from Holmes' notes, which were sketchy at best, and in a particular, peculiar shorthand, which I sometimes found baffling. In this case of the Musgrave ritual, I found it necessary to ask him what part the police had played.
The police? My dear Watson, remember, they weren't Scotland Yard, and I dealt with a Sergeant Davies of the County Constabulary. He was somewhat less than enthusiastic.
Well, now, Mr. Sherlock Holmes, Mr. Musgrave thinks the world of you, and he's asked me to give you every assistance.
And I appreciate that, Sergeant. Would you mind telling me if you've reached any conclusions?
We most certainly have, Mr. Holmes. And I know that the simple professional solution doesn't please you amateurs.
And your conclusions, Sergeant?
Brunton was quite a slippery character. And once Mr. Musgrave caught him red-handed, so to speak, he knew the jig was up, and he took off. Now, we've got bulletins out all over England and the continent for him. He'll turn up.
I see. And the girl, Rachel?
Well, no. That was a pretty piece of acting. Brunton must have been serious about her all along and just used the engagement to the gamekeeper's daughter to cover his traces. Meanwhile, she acted heartsick and then ran off after him to meet him somewhere. Well, Mr. Holmes, that ties everything up nice and neatly, eh?
There are a few questions. You describe Brunton as a slippery character, meaning that he had been engaged in acts of thievery before?
Oh, yes, of course.
Then how do you account for the fact that Mr. Musgrave says that in 20 years he'd never once missed anything of value? Neither cash nor jewels.
Hurst's a very large place, Mr. Holmes. I suspect that if Mr. Musgrave were to take inventory, he might change his tune.
So you have it marked as a case of theft and flight?
That's what our experience tells us. Now, don't you agree?
I think it may be a little more complicated than that. On the train up here, Mr. Musgrave told me you were very thorough in checking Rachel Howell's footprints.
Oh, yes. We traced them right across the lawn to the edge of the pond, then onto the gravel, which leads out of the grounds.
That was good work.
Thank you, sir.
And this leads you to believe that Rachel Howell left the grounds?
Of course, sir. Don't you?
Yes, Sergeant, I do. Only Musgrave also told me you had the pond dragged and fished up a linen bag containing a mass of old rusted and discolored metal and several pebbles.
That's so. Now, at first we thought the poor girl might have done away with herself, and that...
Surely she wouldn't have thought of killing herself if she were going to join her lover.
That was before we hit upon our solution. You see, before we knew she went off.
I see. But then, what about this linen bag?
Oh, probably some junk that had been there for years.
But then, wouldn't the linen have been eroded? As I understand it, the bag looked as if it had been only recently immersed.
There's that, sir. I give you that.
Thank you, Sergeant. Now, did you consider the possibility that the girl threw that bag into the pond before she left the property?
Oh, why would she do a thing like that?
Why, indeed, Sergeant. If we had the answer, we'd know a lot more about the case. But why else would she go out of her way to stop by the pond if she were leaving the property?
I've been told you'd had some success at amateur detecting, but you amateurs are apt to carry things too far. Next thing you know, you'll be coming up with those old wives' tales about the old Musgraves dabbling in witchcraft.
You're the first one to mention that, Sergeant. but it does hold some interest.
For the amateurs, not the professionals. If we listen to half the tales the widow Sykes spins, we'd be chasing shadows every full moon.
The widow Sykes?
She's the village historian and the village gossip. If you don't want to waste your time, Mr. Holmes, steer clear of the widow.
Holmes, I'd like very much to know more about this thing called the Musgrave Ritual.
But surely the whole ritual is outlined in my notes.
Oh, yes, I do have it here.
Read it to me, please. I'd like to refresh my memory.
It seems to be in question and answer form.
That's so. Let me see if I can recall the answers if you will read the questions.
Very well. First question, whose was it?
His who is gone.
That's right. Well, now, second question, who shall have it?
He who will come.
Where was the sun?
Over the... Oh, let me recall. Over the oak.
Where was the shadow?
Under the elm.
Remarkable memory, yours, Holmes.
Thank you, Watson. Go on.
How was it stepped off?
Oh, your compliment came a question too soon, Watson. I've completely forgotten the numbers. Give them to me.
North by 10 and by 10. East by 5 and by 5. South by 2 and by 2. West by 1 and by 1, and so under. It's just gibberish, Holmes.
Go on.
What shall we give for it?
All that is ours.
Why should we give it?
For the sake of the trust.
Well, that seems to be all. It's amazing how you recalled most of it.
Now that you've heard the Musgrave Ritual, what do you think?
For the life of me, Holmes, I can't make head nor tails of that rigmarole.
But you realize its importance, Watson. Perhaps it would help you if I told you that the spelling of the original catechism was definitely middle of the 17th century.
The secret of Sherlock Holmes' unparalleled fascination for readers was that he not only amazed Watson, but also his readers. Once you embark upon an adventure with the famous sleuth, you eagerly join in the chase, whether it be to hunt down a criminal or solve a riddle, and in some cases, both. We'll find out which this was in Act 2. A classic Gershwin tune goes, "A foggy day in London town. It had me low, it had me down." Whenever I hear it, I can't help thinking that fog and London and Sherlock Holmes make for one of the most exciting combinations in all of literature. We return to 221B Baker Street, where Watson is patiently trying to unravel Holmes' notes in the case of the Musgrave Ritual.
Holmes, I know you're trying to help me, but from your notes it appears we have 3 separate mysteries to solve. The disappearance of the butler, Brunton, Rachel Howell's vanishing, and this ancient Musgrave Ritual.
That's just it, Watson. Suppose there was only one mystery, one problem to solve, and by solving it, all 3 questions would be answered. What then?
Well, I don't see how that could be possible.
I was convinced that the roots of all these happenings lay in the past. And so I disregarded the advice of Sergeant Davies and went to visit the widow Sykes in her small cottage in the village.
Come right in, Mr. Holmes. Never mind the geese. They're better than dogs for guarding the house.
Sergeant Davies said you might be able to help me.
Mr. Holmes, I can see you're not one to stick too close to the truth. If that windbag said anything at all about me, it was to tell you to pay me no mind. Would you like a cup of tea?
No, thank you.
You mind if I have a cup? No. Earlston is a dark place. There were dark deeds done in the old days.
Did you know Brunton?
Since he was a lad. He was smart, I'll grant him that, but not as smart as he thought he was. A lot of people knew what he was up to at Earlston.
Oh, what was that?
Looking for things that were best left lost.
Can you give me some idea of the nature of those things?
I'm old, Mr. Holmes. And I hold to the old ideas about good and evil. And there were people at Earlston long ago who knew too much about the nature of evil. They did evil deeds. I'm talking about the Musgrave. Back more than 100 years, they dabbled in witchcraft.
And you think Brunton was...
Looking to find out how they work their spells. Trying to find out how they got their powers.
And?
And either he found out or he made a mistake. Either way, Mr. Holmes, he's gone.
I see. And what about Rachel Howells?
She's Welsh, Mr. Holmes. And they're a fine people. But there's darkness in some of them. And there was a lot of it in her. Mark my words, sir. If you want to find the answer, you'll find it in the old days. And the dark days.
Thank you, Mrs. Sykes. You've been most helpful.
You really mean that?
I do.
Then you believe in witchcraft?
No, but I share your belief that the answer to the mystery lies in the past.
I know this must seem a nuisance to you, Holmes, but really, your notes leave a good deal to be desired.
No need to apologize, Watson. As my biographer, you have every right to ask questions. Go back to the ritual, Watson. You were on the right track there. Ask yourself why Brunton should be so anxious to master this old formula.
I cannot imagine.
That's because there's no guile in you, my dear friend. Obviously, Brunton expected some personal advantage from it. What was it, then? And how had it affected his fate?
Holmes, I haven't the foggiest.
If you'll continue reading, you'll find that I went back to Hurlston and sought out Reginald Musgrave.
Here you've been looking for me, Holmes.
You'll forgive me, Musgrave, if I say that this butler of yours appears to me to have been a very clever man, and to have had a clearer insight than 10 generations of his masters.
I hardly follow you.
His avid interest in the Musgrave ritual.
But the ritual has no practical importance.
On the contrary, it seems immensely practical, and I shall need your help in proving it. First, that magnificent old oak tree on the left-hand side of the drive. Was it standing when your ritual was drawn?
In all probability, it was there at the Norman Conquest. It has a girth of 23 feet.
Have you any old elms on the property?
Well, now, there used to be a very old one, some yards from the oak, but it was struck down by a bolt of lightning 10 years ago, and we cut down the stump.
You can still see where it used to be?
Oh, yes.
I should like to see where it grew.
All we have to do is step outside. There you are, Holmes. You can see the scar in the lawn.
I don't suppose it's possible to find out how high the elm was.
I can give it to you exactly. It was 64 feet.
How did you come to know it?
My old tutor gave me exercises in trigonometry. They invariably took the shape of measuring heights. When I was a lad, I worked out every tree and building on the estate.
Tell me, did your butler Brunton ever ask you such a question?
On my word, Holmes, I don't know how you ferreted that out. But he did ask me some months ago in connection with an argument he said he had with a groom. But I still fail to understand what's behind it all.
Holmes, I must confess that I sympathize with Musgrave's bewilderment.
Look at my notes. Go back to the ritual and read.
Where? What?
Where was the sun?
Over the oak. I see, Holmes, and the shadow was under the elm.
Precisely. It was obvious from the first that the trees and the measurements were used as guides to some location. And if we could find that exact location, we should be well along towards finding the secret the Musgrave family thought necessary to cloak in so curious a fashion.
Hold on. The ritual mentions shadow under the elm. Now, that must mean the far end of the shadow. Otherwise, they would have chosen the trunk as a guide.
Excellent, Watson.
But how in the world would you measure the shadow when the elm is no longer there?
Oh, come, Watson. I know if Brunton could do it, I could also. I went with Musgrave to his study and found 2 lengths of a fishing rod which measured exactly 6 feet. Then I whittled myself a peg to which I tied a long string with a knot at each yard. And then we went back to the elm. I see the sun is just grazing the top of the oak, which is fortunate for us. Now, this is the spot where the elm stood, Musgrave?
Right there, Holmes.
We put the fishing rod in place, so, and lay out the peg along the lines of the shadow. And we see that it comes to exactly 9 feet.
And my mathematical training tells me that if a rod of 6 feet throws a shadow of 9 feet, then a tree of 64 feet will throw one of 96.
Correct. Let's get back to the oak and pace out the measurements step by step. 3, 4, 5. That's 5 to the east.
I see now, Holmes. I believe we're really onto something. The next is 2 to the south.
1, 2. We're right at the very threshold of the door to the old house.
West by 1. We have to go in.
1 by 1. 2 steps in, and here we are. Just a passageway. My deductions were correct, and yet there's obviously nothing here.
We've left out the and under, remember? 1 by 1, and so under.
There's a cellar under this thing?
Yes, and as old as the house. Down here, through this door.
Ah, there's a lantern down here.
I will strike a match.
People have been here, Musgrave. See, the wood has all been piled carefully along the walls, leaving a clear space in the middle here.
That's Brunton's muffler. I swear to it. What's he been doing here?
On the same quest as we, I'm afraid.
There's a stone with a rusted iron ring in the center. Holmes, let's have it up.
By all means, Musgrave. But I think we should first send for Sergeant Davies.
Well, now, Mr. Holmes, think we found something, have we?
Did you bring anyone with you, Sergeant?
I think I can handle this by myself.
I hope you're right.
All right, then. What do you want me to do?
Help us lift this flagstone.
Right, you are. Let's get a grip on the ring. And here.
It's too dark to see anything down there.
Now stand back and let me flash the lantern down.
Good Lord in heaven. Is that thing Brunton?
I'm afraid so, Musgrave.
But his hands, what happened to them?
I imagine he wore them away, scratching at the slab to move it.
Hardly room enough for a man to stand upright in that hole.
I should hazard a guess that there wasn't enough air for more than an hour.
What made him do it, Holmes? What made him do it?
Greed, Musgrave. Greed and love.
Surely that wasn't all, Holmes?
Far from it. I was as disappointed as you when we uncovered the body of Brunton, and were still faced with several unanswered questions. When the police took Brunton's body out of that hole under the cellar, they also found a chest.
Ah, with buried treasure?
Empty. I knew it was empty when Sergeant Davies, with a great many flourishes, brought it to Musgrave's study to open it. It had to be.
I don't follow.
Because you don't use my methods. Think back to what you already read. What happened in the cellar?
Well, I remember exactly what you wrote. You sent for Sergeant Davies and waited until he got there, and then you and Davies wrenched open the stone?
Both of us, Watson, with some difficulty.
I see. Brunton must have had an accomplice.
Exactly. And therefore Brunton opened the chest and handed the contents over to his accomplice.
What about the accomplice?
That required some logical thinking and deduction. I asked myself what we knew. First, that Brunton had solved the riddle of the ritual. Secondly, he'd located the place and found that flagstone was too heavy for him to lift. Where could he find help? From outside? Too risky. Even if he could find someone he could trust. He had to have someone inside the house. But who?
Rachel Howells.
Of course. But remember, he had jilted the girl. How would he then proceed to enlist her help?
From the picture you've given me as to the kind of rogue he was, I imagine he would have attempted to convince her that he still loved her.
You hit it, Watson. I tell you, I could see the action as if I myself were a witness. Brunton, slipping upstairs to her room late at night and tapping softly on the door.
There are times in everyone's life when one feels like murdering his best friend. And Sir Arthur Conan Doyle tells us that this was one of the times that Watson could cheerfully have killed his friend Holmes, because Holmes broke off his narrative to fill a pipe. But he did continue, and so will we, right after these messages. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle isn't noted as an author who writes cliffhangers, but we must remember he penned the longest cliffhanger of all time when he left Sherlock Holmes and Moriarty dangling over the Reichenbach Falls for 3 years before resurrecting him. And now, in explaining and filling out his notes on the Musgrave ritual, he'd left Watson waiting while he filled his pipe, before picking up the narrative where he'd left off, with a soft tapping on Rachel Howell's door in the dead of night.
Who is it?
It's Richard.
Richard? What do you want?
To talk to you.
Go away.
Rachel, please. It's important.
To you or to me?
To both of us. To our life together. Please, open the door.
All right. But just for a moment.
Thank you, Rachel.
Why'd you close the door? If you think you...
Rachel, I'm here to ask you to forgive me. I treated you shamefully.
Oh, it took you until tonight to realize that?
No, I knew it all along, but I'm a weak man, you know that. And she tempted me.
This isn't a church. My room is no place to bare your soul. What do you want? Why are you here?
I want you to promise to come away with me, to start a new life together as my wife.
What?
I mean it, Rachel. It took these weeks away from you to realize you were my true love.
And what about your engagement to Jane?
Well, it's only justice that she'll be treated as I treated you.
And where'd we go?
Anywhere you want, anywhere in the world.
Oh, well, I know you've got a glib tongue.
This isn't just talk. I've discovered the secret.
Are you still talking about that old piece of paper?
That old piece of paper is going to make us rich. Rich beyond anything you ever dreamed.
So you told me when you first said you loved me.
But then I didn't know where to look. I found it, Rachel. I found the place.
Oh, and what is it? Gold? Diamonds? What?
I don't know yet. We'll find out together.
I thought you said you'd found it.
I found where it's buried. I need your help to get it up. Rachel, do you hear me?
Get out.
What?
So Jane wasn't there when you asked her?
Of course you have every right to think that, but I swear to you it's not true. I've not even whispered a word of this to Jane.
I don't believe you.
How can I convince you?
You come to my room in the middle of the night. You tell me you've had yet another change of heart. You don't love Jane. You love me.
I've always loved you.
And then you ask my help. Well, you can have it when you announce our engagement.
But I can't do that.
Why not?
Because of the repercussions. I'd look like a fool in everyone's eyes. Think of what the other servants would say.
Well, that didn't bother you before. Do just what you did with me.
Impossible.
That's what I thought. Well, now you can leave. There's nothing to keep you here.
Rachel, I've been sacked.
Is there no end to your life?
It's true. Mr. Musgrave caught me in the library studying the ritual. I found the treasure, but I've only got 3 days to get it.
The treasure? That's what's important to you, isn't it?
It's important to us. With the treasure, we can do as we please. Live the life we want. Think of it, Rachel. You and I together, master and mistress. We'll hire servants instead of serving others.
Oh, if only I could believe you.
Listen, you can test me. Go to Mr. Musgrave. Tell him I told you I was leaving. He'll admit that it's so. Now, do you believe me?
If only I could. I want to. My heart wants me to, but
Rachel, trust me. Just let yourself trust me. Listen to your heart, Rachel. Come here into my arms. Don't think any more. My word, Holmes. You made me actually see it. It's just as if you were there.
The science of deduction, Watson. Now, we have Rachel enlisted firmly on Brunton's side. They don't have much time, so I suspect that the very next night, Brunton and Rachel crept down to the cellar, very cautiously and quietly, and...
All right, here we are, Rachel.
But there's nothing in this old cellar except logs and wood.
That's what everyone thinks. But if we lift these pieces of wood from the center of the floor and put them over there, hey, what do we find?
A stone with a ring in the center.
Right, my girl. And now, please give me a hand with this.
But there isn't enough room on the ring for me to get a grip.
There. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, now, when I say Eve, we'll both pull.
All right.
All right. Eve. Again. Eve. That's no good. See if you can squeeze your fingers closer together so I can get my whole hand underneath the ring.
All right, but then I can't use all my strength.
Well, let's try it.
All right.
All right, now. Eve. That's it. Keep pulling, Rachel. Got it. Hang on.
I can't for long. It's too heavy.
Take that piece of wood over to me. Right. Quickly now. Hang on. Just let's get this wood under. There. It's done. All right. You can let go.
1 minute more. I've let it drop.
All right. I'll climb down. You flash the lantern so I can see.
Oh, I hope this isn't a wild goose chase.
Never fear. It's all in the ritual. There. The light. Ah, the chest. See the chest?
Yes, I see it.
Ah, it's locked. But the wood is rotted. There, I have it. Here. Hold it for me. I'll pass it up to you.
What is it?
I don't know. I didn't look. I'm glad I was right about you, Rachel, my darling. I knew I needed a big, beautiful girl like you.
a slight wisp of a thing like Jane would never have been able to... Watch out! The wood wedge, it's slipping! Rachel, push it back under the edge! Rachel, help me, please! Rachel! Good heavens, Holmes. What a horrible picture you paint.
Horrible? Certainly. But that must have been the way it happened, Watson. That explains her behavior with Musgrave when he questioned her the next day about Brunton's whereabouts. You recall she became hysterical and was almost incoherent.
No wonder.
That's a picture I can never quite get out of my mind. I still sometimes see that woman's figure dashing out of the cellar and up the stairs, clutching the treasure. Was it chance that the wood wedge slipped? Or some smouldering fires of vengeance awoke in Rachel when he said what he did about her rival Jane? Or perhaps he didn't have to say anything. Perhaps she saw she had him in her power and kicked the wood support away herself. What do you think, Watson?
I really don't know. But does it matter?
Unanswered questions nag at me.
Holmes, aside from the fact that I know what happened to Brunton and why, I'm still at a loss about the treasure.
Come, Watson. You know exactly what happened to it. Look at the facts.
I assume from your notes and what you've told me that Rachel discovered it was worthless and threw it in the pond before she ran away.
That's half right.
Half? But didn't you tell me that all that was found when they dragged the pond was a linen bag with some old worthless metal in it?
Rachel did indeed throw the bag in the pond, but the contents were far from worthless.
Oh, dear. I'll never get this straight.
You will if you hang on to your original hunch. The answer lay in the ritual and the coins that were found in the chest.
Are you playing quite fair with me, Holmes?
That's a shrewd question, Watson. I should have added that part of the answer lies in the history of the Musgrave family. They were staunch cavaliers opposed to the Roundheads.
That doesn't help much.
What was the first question in the ritual?
Whose was it?
And the answer was, his who is gone. That can only refer to one person, Charles I. Remember the coins?
Well, I see that now, but still...
And the ritual continues, who shall have it? Watson, you can give me the answer.
Yes, he who will come. Well, that could be anybody.
No, Watson. It could be only one person. Charles II, whose advent was already foreseen. Watson, the treasure was the crown of the Stuarts.
But how was it that Charles did not get his crown when he returned?
The only explanation is that the Musgrave who held the secret died suddenly, and by some oversight left the ritual to his descendant without explaining the meaning of it. From that day to this, it had been handed down from father to son, until at last it came within reach of a man who deciphered its secret and lost his life in the venture.
And the girl, Rachel?
No trace of her has been found to this day.
Is it possible she did away with herself?
I have considered that, Watson. And I knew, whether she had or not, I'd have the answer to the question that bothers me.
How so?
It stands to reason that if Rachel Howells committed suicide, then the wood wedge must have slipped, and she couldn't stand the guilt and remorse she felt because she did nothing to help Brunton. If, on the other hand, she didn't kill herself, then she must have felt justified in taking her terrible